Okay, we are live. Let's see. I'll see if my YouTube kicks in now.
Mine hasn't yet.
No, not yet. I still have our logos showing.
Yep.
I'm just going to hit refresh.
I hit an ad anyway.
Okay, there we are. The top of your head's cut off. Oh, but you can't.
You can move it and then move it back down.
Yeah, there you go.
Loud.
Yeah.
Because when I sew, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. We don't have anybody here yet, but we should soon because they should be getting notification that we're live very soon.
Well, I am probably jump in with my panel because I have more to do.
All right, I'm going to pull this up on my phone.
Holly.
Hi, Holly and Tony and Kathy and Lise. This is great.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Happy birthday, Kathy Richard.
Definitely. Happy birthday.
Okay, Murphy's saying hi. Good morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Oh, and Carol's here. Holly, you have an echo on my end. Holly.
I think it's on your.
Okay.
I hear myself on yours.
All right. So I've got. Do we need to turn our audio off? No.
Maybe. I don't know. I hear me on yours. I can't hear. Of course, it's just one way. There.
Okay. Is there still an echo? You didn't turn your volume all the way off, did you, Ellie?
I did not.
Okay. Do you still hear
me talking to you on it? Do you hear you talking to me?
No.
Okay. That's the echo. I don't know how to go.
Like I have my audio set for auto. Sorry guys, we're figuring out our audio issues because I had to get a mic that hardwires into my hub. Okay, so we've got Kathy, Wendy. Hi, Wendy. There's still an echo on Ellie's end, and that's me. So no echo on my end, Carol said. Okay, let me go into your...
I can just let you talk all day.
No. Edit mic settings. Okay, I'm going to change your mic settings to automatically adjust mic volume. Oh, now I hear you. Now I hear me. Hold on. Okay. Let me go into my settings for my mic. Okay. Are you still hearing an echo, Ellie, from me?
No, not anymore.
Okay, are you guys still hearing an echo?
I'm not hearing you. Is it better? Can you hear me at all?
So is everything great, Wendy? Okay, no echo. All right, so I had to adjust my audio settings to make sure there was echo cancellation and all that.
Perfect.
Hallelujah, yay!
Hey, if that's the worst of it, that's okay. I'm going to turn you back up so I can hear you better now.
Okay, all right. I want to make sure that I'm not too loud because I got this new mic and it said that we can, I can adjust the volume. My connections, yeah. All right.
Perfect.
Yay, everybody says it works. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Ellie and Teresa show. Thank you
Was
guys.
it Wilma and Betty now?
Oh, I don't know. I was always known as June Cleaver when I worked because I was always dressed to the nines, but I never wore my pearls. But anyways, we're Ellie and Teresa. But thanks a lot, guys, so much for being here. And again, happy birthday, Kathy.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're watching, please let us know where you're watching from. I always love to know. We have 16 watching right now. That's awesome. And I'm just so glad we got the audio figured out.
Definitely.
I'm just so happy. You wouldn't believe what I've had to do on my end. Anyhow, so today, you know that we are sewing the Veronica bag from Shamballa. This is a really, really cute bag. And there's the pattern. And Ellie and I have already done a test bag. So you guys have already seen my tutorial for my, look at Ellie's. I love the floral that she has on. And of course, I'm using Sam fabric, all the bright colors and purple and oranges. Yeah. And this is actually a really nice bag to sew up. And it's actually fast. And it's a drop-in lining, which I love. I really don't like birthing a bag. So I'm going to just say what I've already prepped, and then I'm going to start sewing. But I have to move my camera, and then Ellie's, I guess, will say what she's done. So I've already prepped my my zipper panels. I've already prepped my piping, and my main fabric, my main color is leather. And that's the only leather I'm using. And I've done my two-tone strap in mauve and this blue leather. And my lining, of course, is from Sam Fabric Creation in Quebec. And I'm also using a lot of Sam Fabric. So I'm going to move me down. Oh, and I've already done my my D-ring connectors, or hidden connectors, not D-ring. And then I'm going to move you down and while Ellie talks. So sorry if I'm making anybody sick.
Well, Teresa did a lot more than me, but I did a cutout video. So if you haven't seen that, then I am using all leather. The gusset and some of the pieces are croc, and the rest of it is lamb. I left my foam in the seam allowances because I didn't want to glue it in. I've got my very little prepped. I have my foam basted on, things taped. I do have my piping done, my strap connectors done, as far as made, but not inserted or put in like Teresa does. And the kind of the plan today is for us to just sew. And if you guys have questions, if you have anything we don't address or that you're curious about, just put it in the comments. We both will do the best we can to answer questions. Hopefully
and
that's
I'm sorry if you can't see me. You can see Ellie. You're just, you know.
Well, and I'm not sure that they need to see me. They really need to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of focus on, my desktop area. So, but so what I've done, when you have your front pieces cut out, and mine, of course, I'm doing purple and mauves and blues. And I cut my pattern pieces out and then I lay them on my table because you don't want to get mixed up in what you're doing. So we're just going to start sewing our pieces. I got to find out where I am in the pattern. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take these 3 pieces and put them aside because I'm just going to be working on pattern piece A and B and sewing them. Oh, and I can't remember. I haven't shown you guys. I know I showed you guys in my last live that I bombed out on, but I got this. Isn't this the cutest? This was my granddad's, and it was always on his dresser, and it was a cigarette case. So it was always on his dresser, and I always snuck in there in his room and to play with it. But it's a cigarette box. I don't know. He was born in 1915, and then you pull the table or the tail down, and he pops up. So I'm keeping my clips in it.
Oh.
So, yeah, cute. All right, so I guess we'll just sew and Yeah, Holly, the box is so special. I mean, yeah, my granddad was really special. He was, nobody ever called me Terry. I was never known as Terry. I was always known as Tree, short for Teresa. But my granddad always called me Terry. He was the only one, because I never liked the name. And he would call me, I guess way, way back, there used to be a comic strip called Terry the Pirate. And he would call me Terry the Pirate. And in my linear OCD brain, I thought pirates are bad. So I thought I was. And then he would call me Terry Towel. So anyway. All right, I'm sewing. And we'll just keep an eye on our...
Yeah. And thank you, by the way, for the comment about the shirt. Thank you, Holly.
The shirt.
And good morning, Lori. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Lori. Hi, Valerie from the UK. Valerie always sends really nice comments after all of my videos. What's this about the shirt? I missed that.
Oh, Holly commented both our shirts and said she thought they were pretty. She liked them.
I'm usually wearing a t-shirt, so I only get dressed up for my lives. And then, of course, Lise is from Quebec. Kathy is from Buffalo. Wendy's from Vancouver. And Lori's here. And we have 16 watching.
I don't know. I'm obviously not as familiar with some of your viewers. I'm in Oregon, so I'm in a whole nother time zone.
And I'm, of course, in Wasaga Beach, Ontario. All right. Hold those down. I've got to stop gabbing. That's my problem. Sorry?
The pattern is so nice because it just fits so well together. Shamballa patterns are amazing for that.
And you know what I also like about Shamballa patterns is the pattern pieces. Have you noticed she's got them color coded?
Yes. Not many people do that. That's true.
Yeah.
So all the stabilizer in the pattern was red, had red outlines. So if you print it in color, you know which ones the stabilizers are. It's a nice little feature.
It is.
And she does do the stabilizer pattern pieces, which not everybody does.
I know, and that's nice too.
Because if you have the domestic machine or you just don't want them in your seam allowances, you've got a right size, which is nice. I can see making more of these in my future because
for sure.
I'm a sucker for the patchwork. I just love it.
It's a really nice bag to carry as well. Like I've been carrying this orange and purple one.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a nice bag to carry. It's a nice size. The only thing I do really like in a bag, oh shoot, no, we gotta, sorry, I'm trying to do this, but I've got to put these three pieces together. You put A and B together and then you sew a C, D, and E in one piece. But I like a bag.
No, actually, you put A and B together and then you sew C on, and then D and E go together and you sew D.
Okay. Well, I did it differently. I sewed the three bottom pieces all like together, and then I sewed the whole long one together on up to on A and B.
Gotcha. So Teresa's going rogue.
Yeah. Going rogue.
That's okay. I'm
a rebel.
Especially if I've made a bag, it's really hard for me to look at the pattern because it takes too long to go dig through the pattern to see. The only thing I'm terrible with that. It's like I kind of do my own thing. It's not so good the first time you make it, but
yeah. So I've sewn A and B together, and this really nice knitted look is from that Advent box I got, the 12 days of Advent opening from Studio 77. And then this mauve or lavender I got on Amazon, and it's from the Amazon store Wento, which is WENTO.
That's really pretty. I like that blue.
Yeah. My seam allowance doesn't want to open up with the leather.
Yeah. Mine's a bit of a challenge as well.
Oh, yes. So I'll make Lori an admin.
Oh, Holly, are you really in Idaho? That's cool. What part of Idaho, if you want to say? If you don't want to say, I get that.
Okay, Lori, you should be good now. Okay, my seams don't want to come to press down. All right, I'm gonna have to use double-sided tape. My fabrics don't want to fold the seam allowances open.
Oh, yeah. Well, whoa, well, that got a little off.
Ouch, my knee, my finger.
My seams aren't going to be so good. The lamb is stretching.
Oh yeah, because Holly or Ellie
I
is
thought
using
about
all leather.
interfacing it, and I didn't. So my seams are going to be really terrible on this front, and I can't undo it because it will leave holes in my leather. But I'm probably going to keep this bag. So if it's uneven and a little crazy, I'm okay with that.
Well, I might keep
And
this one.
that's the
'cause it's
reality.
purple.
That went really wonky on that white. It went really wonky. But that's my reality sometimes.
Yeah.
The crock is thick enough it sews really well.
That's
And
pretty
then the
crock.
back won't be as bad because I've already put the foam in the back. But this front, I thought about interfacing it before I sewed it, and I probably should have because I knew there was a stretch, but I just didn't want it too thick with the foam.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't. Live and learn. I think I'll probably put a name panel, kind of hide some of it anyway.
Thanks, Lori. Hi, Cynthia and CherAnn. Just trying to see if I can catch everybody.
And I'm still learning lives and getting comments down, so.
Oh, me too. As the last live I did was just a disaster. Everything and anything could have went wrong, but oh well.
Sometimes that's just the reality when you're dealing with YouTube, electronics, all of the above.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
And well, the live I did earlier for the cutout for this bag, that's the first live I've ever done alone. So it was a bit of a challenge. And my internet went out, but you know, we rolled with it. Everybody was wonderful.
Yeah, and you know, the first glitch was I gave you the wrong direction on what to do, and we lost the link.
I wasn't going to throw you under the bus on that one, but
well, I did.
Like I said, when I told you, if that's the worst thing that happens during my day, I am golden. I'm not worried.
Yeah, I'm just using Jack the Seam Ripper already.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I even have one next to me.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I have scissors. I tend to use scissors more than the seam ripper anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
So after Ellie's live, when she was cutting out her bag pieces, I ordered the little 28 millimeter rotary cutter. And then I went and ordered the stainless steel mats to go underneath our cutting mats. So I'm going to attempt to do a cutting out video at some point in time. And I practiced yesterday, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, you'll get it because once you start doing it enough. I mean, I remember the first couple of ones I did was like, oh, I don't know, this is pretty scary.
But did you, when you use yours, because you, like Barbie, you can whip right around your patterns and stuff like that. Do you not cut the pattern pieces when you're?
Not usually.
Okay.
Once in a while, I might get a little bit of a sliver of paper, and I do
Okay.
use cardstock, but not usually. If anything, maybe I swing a little too wide, have to go back and trim it a little.
Okay, because I laminate my patterns, so
yeah, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I just can't deal with paper patterns by themselves.
Yeah. Well, if I'm going to make a bag a lot, for my own purposes, I would never do it for any other reason, but I will do a acrylic template. I'll just make myself a acrylic template of the
yeah, well you have the capability. It's like
exactly.
It's like the $6 million man. You have the technology.
I have a lot of technology. Most of the time, though, my husband's the one who runs the technology, so I'm a bit hostage to him being available to help with it.
Yeah.
I can, if it's already in there, I can do it, but if it's a simple design, I can load it and do it all. Like the tags that we have, the personalized tags. My husband does the designs, and then if he doesn't have time or if he's not available, I can laser them.
Yeah. And that's great because you can sell them too, make them for people.
Yeah, they're listed on the website.
Yeah, and it's just too bad that you guys are in the US because we pay a fortune for that kind of stuff to be shipped from the US.
Yeah.
More the currency exchange and who knows with these tariffs as well. So although if they're anyways, I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah. Well, that's the main reason I haven't been able to order from some of the places I'd like to order from is I just can't do the tariff.
Yeah. And I'd love to ship stuff to the US, but like Jim took some, my mom was returning something to Amazon, and it was their, like, the product, the store's fault that the product wasn't proper, had an error in the printing. And so, but usually when, you have Amazon Prime, you can, you get free returns, right?
Right.
But this one, we had to pay the shipping.
Oh.
And what happened was, which I wasn't happy about, it was a $10 t-shirt. And then Jim took it to our post office, and then we wound up having to pay a $10 fuel surcharge.
Oh no.
As well. And I was sending something to our granddaughter as well, because the Artemis 2, that cute little zero gravity indicator rise that they had?
Yeah.
If you followed it. So I ordered keychains for my granddaughter and grandson and daughter. And we were mailing the one out to our granddaughter. And it was a $10 fuel surcharge too, plus the fact that it was a package, not a regular envelope. And it cost a fortune to ship to Toronto. Yeah. 2 hours away. Might have been cheaper in gas, but who knows?
Donna, I don't know what you're talking about. What Saya Swag Patreon win? I have spent the last day and a half with my grandsons, and I have not been on YouTube or Facebook hardly at all.
Oh, that'd be great if you won something. Maybe you won her new box.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's fine, but
I know the box looks amazing, but
it does.
But the price in US dollars is pretty high, and it would be almost double here in Canada.
Yeah, it's out of my budget.
Yeah, no kidding.
But it's beautiful. It kills me in some ways because I really like the the floral.
Yeah, so there's my front.
Oh, cool. I want a bag made by Susan.
Oh, nice.
She is the sweetest. She
All right.
really is the sweetest.
I wish there was some way we could make a full screen on our street. Oh, I just did. I just touched it. Okay, I can see I've got a full screen. Okay, so guys, there's my front. And it's all top stitched. And I'm just going to put my bag tag in this area here.
Mine's going to go in a weird place because I'm covering up a little bit of an area.
Oops. I'm squeaking here underneath.
One thing to be aware of when you make this pattern, there is one seam, and it's right in the center, that gets really thick.
It is thick. I just kind of snipped it out.
Yeah, I did too. But I'm gonna use the wheel when I go over that to top stitch it, because I don't want to. It'll pull it because it's so thick. It'll pull the needle out or pull it sideways. Oh, Milton, stop. No, stop that. Sorry. My puppy's in here. The big dogs are not allowed in here, but he's in here. He doesn't shed.
Murphy always comes in. He's always got to be there at the start. Always. So funny thing.
Well, the other two dogs are in the house. I just have my sewing room door shut, and Milton hears them, I think, and so he thinks, oh, let's bark. But if I put him out, he'll sit and scratch at the door till I let him in. He's my baby, and he's always with his mama.
Yeah, that's Murphy. He's my baby too. The best snuggler ever, but boy, he's a barker. Okay, just marking for my 6, 8. Oh, I don't want that one. Got the wrong size. Okay. For my washer. I'm hoping that's straight.
Well, thank you, Donna. I will have to go back and watch it.
That's cool. That's great. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
I wonder what bag it was that you won.
She said she thinks it's the one from the summer box.
Oh, that would be nice.
We'll see. That's really cool, though. Both of them are so good about. They just do a lot.
So the Patreon, do you pay to be a member of that, or?
Yes.
Okay.
And it really, in all honesty, is the only Patreon I've ever done that I feel like I get my money's worth out of it.
So what do you get for being with your Patreon group?
Every month they do a raffle and they give away things. There's kind of behind the scene. They've had several thread Zooms with designers.
Okay.
You can sit and chat, and there's Zooms, so you can ask questions, and they do, content that's solely for their Patreons, and there's different levels, so different levels have different benefits.
Okay, and you get kind of this. You kind of get things first.
Yeah, we have first access to different things. Also, like we do sew-alongs with Susan and Saya, and we do sometimes we'll do exchanges, which are fun. I love doing the exchanges because you get to kind of know people a little bit.
Yeah. So it's like a separate community then.
It really is. Yeah, there's a separate Facebook group, and
okay. Just put my bag tag on.
Now this is not wanting.
Okay. Thread heads get a free spool of thread every 3 months.
Oh yeah, every 3 months. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Foam. That's what I need. I got to put my foam on. Yeah, so I got to double side tape my foam on.
Yeah, see, that's why I kept mine in the seam allowances, because I did not like having to adhere. I ended up having to glue it on, and then you're dealing with wrinkles, and you're dealing
Yeah.
just hadn't cared for that. So
yeah, and I had mine cut already, so I think the next time, you know, I need to use foam, I'll do it because my machine can handle it. So
exactly, that's why
you know,
I did.
I mean, it's thick, but once you sew over top of it, it squishes it down.
Right. Okay, I'm just trying to get this top stitching straight, so it's kind of a little bit more fussing with it.
And Lori says she's a tracer too. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try and elevate my skills, Lori. I've got the, like I said, I've got the metal sheets.
Some things I still trace and cut out, but I more often than not I end up doing the rotary cutter.
Yeah. All right, there's my front. Done.
Nice.
With the there. Now you can see the navy leather and then the eggplant. And then I've got my foam. All right, so I'm just going to put that aside and I'm going to work on my back pieces now. And my zipper. Okay.
Why does it feel like when you're live, you have more struggles?
All right, so there, okay, back.
Maybe it's because I talk too much.
I know, and I'm...
I don't pay enough attention to what I'm doing.
And you and I are the ones that are talking, so. All righty, I get my zipper. All right, so I've got my double-sided tape.
There we go.
Okay, so I need double-sided tape on the top here. And I talk to myself a lot, but I'm self-employed.
I do too.
So I'm having a staff meeting.
I talk to myself all the time. That's why, talking while I'm sewing is not a hard thing to do.
Yeah. Okay. Now Ellie's doing her back pieces differently. She's already got her foam on hers. I'm trying something different. I'm sewing all of my back pieces and the zipper pocket, and then I'm going to put my foam on after, because our zipper pocket, we don't need it to be a turning pocket.
Right.
Okay, so 13, page 14 now. All right, so I've got my zipper end on my zipper. And I have it closing to the left.
Well, and you've done a lot more prep on a lot more things than I have, so you're going to finish this probably quite a bit sooner than I finish mine.
Well,
because this is, next time I will interface my leather. It's just being a little bit of a bugger.
Okay, so I've got the zipper on. Okay, zipper lining. Oh, and I've got, when you have one of those cuts right here, right in your cuticle. I had a Band-Aid on and I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't have a Band-Aid. Okay, so one of the things is in this pattern, she only has an interior zipper pocket, but on this bag, I cut 2 of the back zipper pocket lining pieces, and I made a slip pocket in here. Oop, and I thought
about doing a slip pocket, but I did not.
Yeah, I'm not doing one in this bag because, yeah, I'm not. All right, so we're going to put the zipper lining over top, lining up the left sides.
I'm just sewing my bag tag on the front, trying to cover up a mess.
Okay. Oops, what happened there? Oh, it hit my zipper pull.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I pulled it out of the way, but I guess I didn't pull it far enough. Okay, I'll go back. Is everybody still here with us? What is going on with my machine? It doesn't like this PVC backing lining.
Oh, sometimes.
Okay, Holly's still here. I guess everybody's still here.
Just being quiet. We're just talking too much.
We're chatty Cathy's. Remember that doll? Or I don't know if you're old enough for that.
I am, because I have older brothers and sisters, and my older sister had one.
Oh, I always wanted one. I never got one though. Maybe I talked enough without having to get one.
Yeah, I'm the youngest of 5 kids, and my brothers are twins, and they're 8 years older than me.
Okay.
And my oldest sister is only a year and a half younger than they are.
Okay.
So,
Well, there's 5 of us kids as well. I'm the middle child. So, yeah. 2 older sisters and 2 younger brothers. I don't like how that got sewn on. That'll get caught in the side seam allowance.
it's interesting because my brothers, I was like in 5th grade when my brothers left the house.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't really have a whole lot of memories of them at home, other than like family events and things like that.
I don't like how that got sewn. Anyway. I'm just going to switch out my foot. I'm not happy. I put one of my older feet on.
Oh,
And I'm not really
yeah,
happy
I will
with
be
it.
putting a zipper foot on with the piping.
Yeah.
And I hope my piping isn't too thick. I went a little extreme after that thin stuff, so we'll see.
Yeah, this other foot that I like using, it's not quite a quarter of an inch like this original foot that came with my jack.
Mm-hmm.
But it's smooth. It has smooth feet under it. It's like,
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I use all the time. I have a smooth foot, narrow.
Yeah. And this
But-
one works good as a zipper foot too, but not for piping. I use my
Exactly.
actual zipper foot for piping.
Most of the time, just doing a regular zipper, it's fine. But yeah, I need the zipper foot for the piping for
Okay.
sure.
Because I need jack again. No, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not worrying about it. It'll be in the seam allowance. Okay. All right. So I've got this part on. Turn and then top stitch. So on both sides to close the pocket. All right. So I got to fold the pocket up. Oh, I missed a spot.
Oh my goodness. Cynthia, you have your original Chatty Cathy? Wow.
Whoa.
That's impressive. Most of the toys I had went through everybody before it got to me, and they weren't worth keeping.
Yeah, those are lined up. Okay. All right, space to seam that.
All right, I have one more top stitch to do, and finally I'll have the front done. See if I can
Well,
get
at least our stream is working.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
so Cynthia said it. Her chatty Cathy doesn't talk anymore. Her brother broke it.
Oh.
So Lori said, "Get with me when you're done for your address." Okay. Yes, because you're going to be sending your. Lori's going to Calgary to help her mom Can in Alberta, and then she's going to bring her the those dies for
the
zipper
dies.
ends. Yeah. Okay, so sew both sides. Sew this pocket closed.
Yeah, I'm just having to go extremely slow on this front because it just wants to move.
Yeah.
And I would like my top stitching to look at least okay.
Well, when my presser foot jumped on the back,
Oh no.
at least it's on the back.
Yeah.
And then
Well, mine's right in the front, but yeah.
And it'll be and where it jumped, it'll be right where I'm going to be sewing the side seam. So
that's nice.
I'm not worrying about it too much. Oops. All I can say is thank God things are working so far.
Yeah, the technology stuff is the hardest. Once you get that, it's fine.
And I spent the whole week working on my audio. So this is what I can't use a wireless mic or anything like that with my tablet. So this is the mic I wound up getting, the smallest one I could get for a desktop that's hardwired right into my my hub and everything. And I've got my internet hardwired right into my modem. Okay, so now we're going to put this guy on. These colors are all so pretty together. Blues and purples.
Oh, yeah.
Now I say mauve, you guys say mauve.
Yeah. Okay. We're not going to look at the top stitching, but
okay.
There's my front.
Oh, that's pretty. I love that croco, the color of it. Is it green or is it turquoise?
No, it's called denim blue. It's like a faded denim. It does have more green in it, though.
Okay. It's pretty.
Thank you.
Is that from Yellowstone?
Yes. All of the leather that I'm using is from Yellowstone.
That's right. You mentioned that at your live too. Yeah. Whereas I'm using all faux leathers except for that dark blue. I got actually that leather I got from Len's Mills in Barrie, and it was $10 for the roll, and the roll was basically a yard.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was the very end of a roll, so I was very happy.
I just got some beautiful leather from Yellowstone yesterday. Oh my goodness. I've got to figure out what to make with it. It is beautiful.
So you have with the when you were doing your live the other day and all those severely organized bins you had behind you, I'm like, I wish I had space for storage because I don't. We're in a small modular home, so you know, I have a very small closet here because this is our second bedroom.
Yeah,
it's my screen keeps.
I'm blessed. We have a 4-bedroom house.
Yeah.
It's used to be 3-bedroom plus the bonus room. This sewing room used to be a hair salon years ago.
Oh.
For me, but before, you know. And then my mother-in-law about 10 years ago lost her house. So G and my sister-in-law moved in with us, and we didn't have like a master bedroom with a master bath. We had 3 bathrooms, but there was no master bedroom. So we built a master suite when they moved in, and that still left us with 3 bedrooms. So they each had their own bedroom. But I have taken over 2 of the rooms because I work at home. So that's my office. But I also have a sit-down long arm in there.
Oh, for quilting?
Yeah, and a frame that I haven't ever hooked up to it. And then the other room where I recorded the cutout video is a storage room. And the coats that you saw behind me are mostly embroidery blanks and towels for my embroidery.
Oh, okay.
The vinyls and all that stuff were in front of me, so you couldn't see the vinyls and leathers. But we set it up in there fairly decently, and as everybody knows, it's never big enough. You always need more. And at least it's not. I thought at first it was going to be a pain having a separate room, and sometimes it is. Most of the time my press is in there, my rivet press, and all of my supplies, all my hardware is on a beautiful cart I got from Harbor Freight a few years ago.
Yeah.
But it's not bad, and I'm blessed to have it, so
yeah,
I try not to complain.
Oops.
My husband is the most patient, amazing man there is.
And he's really the sawdust portion of the stitches.
Huh?
He's the sawdust half of the stitches.
He is and he isn't. I do a lot of woodworking and lathe work. He does.
Oh, wow.
I do a lot of the lathe work. We do the woodworking together, and then the lathes is mostly his baby, although I mean, it's his baby. I can just help with it.
Yeah.
I know how to run it, but he designs, he does all that. All right, now I got the foam pasted onto my front, and I feel better now. Now I can start on the back that you're just about done with.
I'm almost done, but I still have to stick my foam, and my top end isn't right, so I've got to trim that down. It's a little longer, so I'll just trim that. Just drop, trace, and trim.
Good morning, Mona. Thank you for joining. All right.
Hi, Mona. I think we're caught up with saying hi to everybody.
Yeah, Mona just joined.
Yeah, we have 26 watching. Woo! That's great. Okay. All right, so now
I got these beautiful zipper pulls from Barbie at Jeannie's Designs. We love these pulls. You guys need to go check her out because her hardware is amazing. Of course, most of you probably already have been there a time or two.
Not me. Sorry.
Well, there again, US.
Exactly. All right, so I'm just putting the foam on my back, and I'm going to see how that works because I've got my whole back panel done and the zipper pocket as well. It's just getting the backing off the double-sided tape. It's like sometimes it doesn't want to come off.
You need one of these.
No, I use my nails.
Oh, this is amazing.
And then I have a stylus as well, so I just,
Yeah. Oh, I love that pen. When I got that pen, it's like, oh my gosh, things went faster.
Yeah. My nails are usually long because they grow so fast. I have to chop them right down every 2 weeks and then they grow long again. Okay. Oops, don't stick to my desk. Okay, let's see how that's going to line up. Oh,
I'm trying to be good and follow the pattern, so it's taken me a little bit to read it.
Yeah, me too. Just lining all this up because I don't want to stick this on too firm on that zipper pocket.
Tape. See, and I think you had all of your stuff prepped and taped and all that, and I didn't.
But not my foam, because I couldn't add that until after I did my front and back panel.
Right, but
Sorry,
I didn't have I don't have tape on a lot of my pieces that I normally would.
Oh, I wanted to, because I mean,
yeah,
I could sit here for 10 minutes putting tape on.
Well, and here's my reality. I had planned on doing some of that yesterday, and I already lost my 1/8" tape. I put it down, fell down. I don't know. It's here somewhere. I planned on doing some of that yesterday.
Yeah.
And I went with my grandkids. My grandkids spent the night, and I went with my grandkids to an arcade yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And it was, it's summer and they want to be. Oh, Kathy, that's off Amazon. It's just a weeding pen. If you just search on Amazon weeding pen, there's tons of them.
Yeah, for people.
I think I got a 3-pack and it was like maybe $8 for them. It wasn't expensive.
All right, so I've done my back panel, and now it's time to add the piping. So I do use double-sided tape. Oh, it's right here in front of my face. Good grief. So I do put double-sided tape all around my outer perimeter on both the front and back panel, because that helps stick the piping on. And of course we have certain marks to do the piping up to as well.
Right. That is so pretty. I love that blue.
Which blue is that?
That is it blue? That pattern?
This one?
Yeah, it's rainbow though. It's beautiful.
It's very iridescent. That's the one from Studio 77 in the UK.
That's beautiful.
Where, Teresa, what is the interfacing you're using? Oh, okay, so all this is by Annie, the soft and stable foam. It's not sticky. I put double-sided tape on the back and then I stick it on. Or you can use basting glue or like a good glue to spray it. But I mean, I don't want to go outside to spray it. So that's what I use. And I get that on Amazon or Emmeline Bags if you're in Canada. Amazon, I think, probably has the cheapest price. So
I cannot find my tape.
Is it stuck to something? Here, you can take mine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's just the by Annie soft and stable. And you can sew it in. Like if I had cut my foam pieces the size of my actual pattern pieces, then I would have been able to baste it in. But I'll do that next time. And another thing is that I kind of do as well. It's maybe not conventional, but I do. If you go to the dollar store, Dollarama, Dollar Tree, or whatever you have, and if they sell yoga mats, they're not very thick. They're fairly cheap, and they're not thick, but they're foam. And you use a cheapy yoga mat because it's still foam.
Yeah.
And even your non-skid pads for underneath your carpets and stuff like that, you could probably use that if you want something thin. I don't know. I just think of all these different things that you can use that are less expensive and in place of buying the name brand kind of things.
Yeah. The EVA foam that you stick with, that sticks for some bags, that's nice because it's adhesive, and it actually comes in, and it comes in several different millimeters.
This is the thinner millimeter. I bought it from Amazon. I don't like it.
Oh, really?
I don't like it. No.
I think it depends what I'm making. I wouldn't use it for this bag.
Yeah. All right. I'm putting my piping on right now. And I'm still going to clip, even though I've, and I did, so when I did the other bag, when I basted the piping in, I basted it right up to the cord, which of course you can see.
Oh, yeah, then you see it.
Stitching. Yeah. So this time I basted it at 1/8 of an inch.
Yeah.
Seam allowance, and yeah. I have to clip into around those corners. Oops, my scissors don't want to cut. But I'm glad I learned how to use my zipper foot for the piping, because I had bought a piping foot from Amazon that I had put my machine in, the name of my machine, and when I got it, it's not even for my type of machine. So I've got it sitting here. They reimbursed me, but they didn't take it. They didn't want me to send it back. So I've got it. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with it. Oh, there goes Murphy. Like I said, he's cute. He's lucky he's cute. And could be Amazon, because I'm waiting for those other metal sheets to put under my cutting mat.
Yes.
And then I showed Ellie, but I got these also on Amazon, these magnets. They came in a set of 4. So
they're probably a lot easier on your hands to use than the ones I use. The ones I use, the hooks, but I wanted to double duty it because I had to justify buying them for the cruise. Yeah,
it was a great idea. Because I've got other magnets that I use for my vendor craft markets but they're little, they're probably about the size of a nickel. Yeah. And and they're just little. And then they have a hook that moves up and down, so they wouldn't have been big enough for, pattern pieces. So these came in a set of 4, and so coming today are 2 more of the sheets, because I wanted to make sure, like the sheet metal sets, because they came in a pack of 2, 11.5 inches by 17.5, because my cutting mat is 24 by 35 or 36. So putting the 4 underneath my mat with a non-skid thing. Where's my mark for my, oh, there it is. Oh, okay, I gotta pull all my clips off. You're gonna catch up to me, Ellie.
I don't know.
My piping wasn't I didn't judge. I put too much on one side. So anyhow, so those, I'll be getting 2 more of those mats.
I didn't know they sold those on Amazon. That would have been easier than going to.
Yeah, they come in a set of 2. I couldn't find anything that would fit the entire 24 by 36 cutting mat that I have. So
that's the same size I have.
Yeah, so the 4, and I think they were like, say, $35 for the 2 of them, Canadian. So be a lot cheaper in the US.
Yeah,
for sure. Does anybody have any questions, or they're just watching us and listening to us gabbing our faces off here? snip this one as I adjusted the length. So Mona says, I was going to mention you were going to be short tree on piping. Yeah, but I always cut mine a lot. I always cut extra length, like my zipper tape. If it says 10 inches, I always wind up cutting at least 11 just to be on the safe side. So I guess if I had marked my centers, it would have worked too. Okay.
I marked my centers, and I don't, with the piping, I don't cut that much extra because with this, there's that mark. I honestly don't know what the measurement is, but I wouldn't give it anyway.
Yeah.
That you pull it out of the seam. So I did it 2 size for this particular one. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So okay. Let's try this one. It's got the shorter.
Is that right? Why does this not seem right? No, that's right.
So I was playing last night. So I made these guys. The Bartola.
Oh, yeah.
And I did a quick little tutorial on them. Aren't they the
I've had that
cutest?
pattern since it came out, and I've never made it.
Well, I did mine different. So I had this iridescent type vinyl. So I just did the fins like that and the tail. Anyways, I just thought they were so cute. And I cut 10 of them out, but of course, didn't read because I'm better with a tutorial than a pattern. And you have to, if you're going to do the full face on the front and the back, then you have to make sure you cut your face pieces, one the right side and the other one mirrored. Same with your the body, because the pattern has the front of the pouch as the face and body, and then the back is just a full piece.
Right.
Which doesn't seem to go right and it's a Shamballa pattern too, but it just doesn't seem to go right because you need to have a face on both sides.
Well, it is one of those things. I bought a scan and cut 5 years ago. I need to use it. I just haven't taken the time to really mess with it. It isn't that I don't know how. I know how to load the designs and do all that. It's that my blade doesn't always cut right. So I got a different blade, and I haven't really messed with it since I got the different blade. And it's that kind of stuff. It's the stuff that it's like, I don't want to ruin something because it's it didn't cut it right. So
yeah, I bought a used one, and it was an older CM350 version, scan and cut, and I bought it on Facebook Marketplace, where I get a lot of my stuff used. And and I was using it. I wasn't using it to its full potential. I didn't use it for long, but I was using it after I laminated my pattern piece, my pages, my pattern sheets. I would run them through and scan the pattern pieces, and then let it cut the pattern piece out of the laminated sheet.
Right.
But then I couldn't, sometimes it worked. Now, this is probably just me, but sometimes it worked for cutting just the outer part without anything inside. And then sometimes it cut all the printing inside, and it was like, but anyway, so what I wound up doing with it, because Brenna was talking about maybe getting one, and I said, hey, if you want to pay for the shipping, you can have mine. So I wound up, so she paid for the shipping, and which was great. And I wound up, I gotta go this way. And I wound up sending it to her, shipping it to her. And I hope
nice.
it's working for her. I haven't heard from her, so if it is or not.
I feel like I'm going brutally slow today. I don't usually sew this slow.
Going slow too, so, and I'm trying to figure out my foot here with this silly piping. Okay, I'm just going to go this way because I've got to sew backwards with this piping, with my zipper foot on this piping.
Yeah. I keep losing things too.
All right, we're sewing the piping on. Let's hope it works out.
Well, I almost have my back done, and then I'll be doing piping too.
Oops, it's leather there. And the piping that I'm using, I bought it. It's almost like a cotton cord. And I think I got it on, it's from Dritz.
Got it. I'm using the foam. It's like a foam, I don't know, insulation type pipe. I don't know what it is.
So where did you get yours?
Amazon. When I made the char, I got whatever it was Saya recommended.
Yeah.
And it was too thin when I made my first one. And when I made my other Shamballa bag, it was too thin. So I bought the thicker in the exact same type of foam piping. Okay. But it's thicker. Okay. Front or back, I mean, done. Now I'm at piping. This should be interesting.
Okay, I got one piping on.
I don't usually tape, but I might.
I use, what is it, Lindsay from Lynn's Handmade. She says most of her bags are put together with duct tape. and I agree, because I do use a lot of duct tape. All right, the front panel's done. Let's work on, I've got to sew. How the heck do I do this? Oh, this way. Okay, got to figure out which way I have to put my thing in my machine, because it is sewing backwards for me. Hi, Delphina. I hope I've caught everybody to say hi.
Ooh, this piping is stiff.
Yeah, this piping I have, I mean, you can still burn the ends, so because if you don't, they'll just untwist.
I know what.
Severely
I've
frayed.
sewn clothes enough. I know exactly what you're talking about, and that might have been a better choice.
But I am enjoying putting piping on. The first time I ever did piping was the Shamballa bag. It was the Philippa, that hobo bag. So
my leather is so thick I can't hardly get snips in my piping.
And I'm assuming I'm doing my piping right, so it looks okay. Well, the finished product.
I might end up just leaving the piping off.
Okay. Uh-oh. Did I just run out of my bobbin?
Uh-oh.
Wow. Right at the very end. It's like we need to get a prize when that happens, guys.
No doubt.
Like, woohoo, where's the party balloons and all the I ran out, but I got one all ready to go. But it's like you need the party balloons and you need
that's pretty.
the fireworks. Yeah, I won the bobbin chicken for sure.
You did.
Oh, but you know what happened when I was top stitching something yesterday and the bobbin, or the other day, and the bobbin ran out, and all I did was I picked back far enough that I had threads.
Yeah.
And pulled them to the back and then started there. All right, so I've got my piping on both pieces. 16, 17. All right, so now, okay, so there's the back. Isn't that, look at the colors, eh? Isn't that pretty?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous.
I'm jealous. I love that vinyl.
All right, so now I'm working on my gusset. And we put those right sides together, of course. I already installed the hidden connectors. Oh, I can switch out
I haven't done that yet. Yet another thing I will be behind on. You know, here's the reality. If I don't get it done on the live, it's okay.
Well, we'll just gab. I can do that well.
Yeah, but I don't want to spend another hour trying to sew it together.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of a struggle for me today.
Oh, gotta pull my bobbin up now. Ooh, what happened here? What the heck happened there? It's caught. Uh-oh, that's not good.
The nice part is, even though this piping is pretty thick, it holds its shape. Once I get it on there, it's not really pulling.
Okay, I've got thread caught.
I don't tape. I baste and then that's it. So
okay, gotta lift my machine. I've got thread caught.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, from what was
maybe I will catch up.
Yeah. From what was left of the bobbin. Ouch! My finger. Trying to hold my machine up at the same time and see what the heck is going on. Hold on. Cut that off. Oh, I think it's coming out. There we go. Got it. Woo!
Good.
Thought I might have had a good jam there. Wouldn't have wanted that. When I was doing those Bartolas yesterday, or I thought, well, I'm going to use my number 3 zipper tape and pulls that I have, and try and get rid of them because I don't use them much. I avoid using them because the zipper pulls are my nemesis. Trying to get them on, and I'm not kidding. The first one I made before I recorded the tutorial. It took me 2 hours to get the zipper pull on.
Oh no.
My screen keeps timing out. So, Valerie always says, thank you, Bob and God. Yes.
I know I did a little bit of sewing on my domestic this week, and it has an alarm when the bobbin gets low.
Oh, nice.
And when it went off the first time, because it's been a while since I used it, when it went off the first time, it was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is that?
Well, when we moved my mom into the retirement home, I don't want to call it a home because she's still independent and, yeah.
Anyways,
it's all independent living there. But so when we moved her in, I mean, we had to clean out everything of her stuff. And she had a Kenmore sewing machine. I think she might have got it in the 80s or 90s. Not a vintage Kenmore like the one I have that I started my bag making on.
Really nice machines.
Yeah, and so anyways, it is mechanical, so there's nothing super intricate about it. But so I wound up giving it. My niece was wanting to get back into sewing because her grandma did alterations before, her other grandmother, and so anyways, so I gave it to her, and I pulled together all the stuff that I had that I wasn't using, like a bunch of Gutermann Sewzall thread and tons of it. And I said, hey, you can keep this because I don't use it anymore. So she got a lot of stuff to get started. And I said, go on YouTube to see how you to use this machine, because it has more on YouTube than the manual, and to also, keep the maintenance up on it.
Right.
Okay, so I've got my gusset done now. I'm top stitched. Okay, oh, flip the page now.
Well, I'm just getting one side of piping on. Well, okay. I spent this last weekend, grandkids were here again, and they have requested, so I am teaching them how to sew.
That's nice.
Yeah. Well, they're 7 and almost 9, and they did pretty good. They really did pretty good. Of course, then it's like, Grandma, I want a sewing machine for my birthday. Well, your birthday is in 3 weeks, and I don't want to buy you a sewing machine unless I know you're really going to sew. So we'll see. Maybe next year when you turn 10.
Oh, nice. So my granddaughter, Deja, she's going to be, I think, 20 this year. Anyway, she's into crocheting, and I think she kind of taught herself, but she's made clothes, and she's just this little tiny thing without a pattern. So she made that. It's a little halter dress.
Oh my goodness, that's cute.
And her own pattern, and all this wool I bought, and then there's the other one, the top that she made. And she made them without a pattern. But anyway, she texted me the other morning, the other day, she goes, Noni, because I'm Noni, which is kind of half-assed Italian. And she said, do you knit? And I said, well, of course, I was trying to teach her to knit as a kid. And, when she was younger.
Right.
And I said, yeah, I still knit. Why, do you want to learn to knit? She goes, no, she wanted me to make her a sweater from her favorite movie, which is the, it's the Hail Mary project. I think Ryan Gosling is in it. Oops. And there's a sweater. I'm going to have to put double-sided tape along here. Anyway, so I've ordered the kit from Mary Maxim. I don't know if you guys have Mary Maxim there.
We do.
Yeah, so we have a big Mary Maxim store in one of our towns here that we can actually go shopping at. But the warehouse, I guess I'm going to have to leave my that zipper foot on. Anyway, so she so I ordered the sweater that she wanted, that the guy wears in this movie because it's her favorite movie. So I guess I'll be getting back to sewing because it has pictures of foxes on it and fox paws, and I'm like, or getting back into knitting, and I'm like, oh, I don't know that I was ever any good at doing those designs in knitting.
Yeah.
Oh, so Holly says, love that movie. So we're going to have to watch it. Jim and I are going to have to watch it because apparently it's had a lot of raves, I guess.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's called Project Hail Mary, but it's, I don't know what it's about, but it's Ryan Gosling. He's the one that played Ken on the Barbie movie.
I probably watch one movie a year.
Oh, we watch all reruns. we watch
Yeah.
all the cop shows, the FBI, NCIS,
Yeah.
all the forensics ones.
Yeah, we watch a lot of that.
Yeah. And right now they're all reruns. You know what show I love the best? It's an older one. Is Rizzoli and Isles with Angie Harmon and Sasha Alexander, and
Yeah.
she used to play Kate on NCIS. Anyways, those two are amazing together. And it's a good show.
But I have never watched it.
It's a good one. And of course, we're watching all the reruns because there's nothing on right now. Okay, alrighty, I've done so I'm going to put my back on my gusset. And I'm going to have to switch my foot out again. I thought I was done with my zipper foot, but I'm not.
Okay, I got piping on one on my back.
Oh, nice. Oh, that looks good with the croco. I like those colors on the back too.
Yeah, it actually went on really easy, which is nice. You know, you think you mark all your centers until you go to use something and it's like, oh, that's not marked.
I know. Is everybody still good to stay? Hi, Nicole. She's in BC time, British Columbia
Nicole.
time. So she's your time, Ellie.
Oh yeah. I think, yeah. I think I knew that somehow.
Oh, got a woodpecker outside. Just thankful I can have my windows open today.
Yeah, I can't because I have road noise. But it's gonna get hot fast. It's supposed to be in the 90s today.
Oh, okay.
It was in the
cool
70s
here.
already started, and I mean, for me, it's only not quite 9:30.
Yeah, whereas it's almost 12:30 here. It's 20 after 12.
Yeah.
Three hours difference for me with you.
Yep. Same as Eastern time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because most of the people I work with are in Eastern time.
Okay.
And my job is actually in Central time, so I'm constantly time translating.
Yeah, I think that's Alberta time for us, 2 hours behind. And then of course we have all of our Atlantic provinces that have a different time. We have I think 3 more time zones heading east. I think you guys only go to Eastern Standard Time. Is that in the US? Yeah. Whereas we have like 3 more past you guys.
Yeah, because Canada's huge.
It is. We're at least 40% bigger than you guys land size.
Yeah. When we went on our cruise up in Alaska, it's an hour. In some parts of Alaska, it's an hour difference. It's an hour earlier than Pacific.
Okay, I've got the back panel attached now, and I'm going to change back to my zipper foot. I should have just left it on. Just getting ahead of myself.
Well, I have to do my connectors. It's prepped, but this trimming the leather, putting snips in the leather, it's thicker, and none of my scissors like it.
Yeah. Yeah, this leather that I'm using that I got for $10, it's thin. It's actually thinner than some of my faux leathers, so ouch.
The croc is thicker. I mean, it's the same as some of the leather, but it's tougher because it's leather. I mean, vinyl. It's thicker than some of.
Okay, I'm going to sew on my gusset. Problem with my
I'm pleased
zipper
with how
foot.
well this fits, though.
Yeah,
It
this
was
pattern,
easy to sew
everything
on.
fits.
I didn't have to do any tape.
It fits so well. Hi, Jackie. Is anybody other than Kathy Richard, or I'm probably pronouncing the last name wrong, but anybody else celebrating birthdays today? Or an anniversary? Anything special? Jim and I will be celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary this October. Can't believe how fast the time has gone by.
My husband and I just celebrated our 19th a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. And Jim and I met in 98. Oh, thanks, Jackie. I'm glad you're here too. But you got to try this bag. It's really nice. And I've got my tutorial out as well on it with the orange and purple bag that I made.
And I did a cutting out video. So if
That's right.
if you need help with that, that's hopefully helpful.
It's a really nice bag to make. It's a nice bag to carry as well. I mean,
to me, it's the perfect size.
Yeah. And it's classy enough too. Like it's not a casual, you can make it a casual bag. It may be nice in denim, I think, too, but.
Well, I think the one I made, the sample one I made, I think that's a little bit more casual.
Yeah, mine's just a little bright, but then I like color. I love color. Although
yeah, I don't think bright doesn't mean it's not casual.
Yeah. My daughter always said, Mom, you're so boring. Like when I used to work, she said, you always have black shoes. You have like 4 pairs of black high heels. Yeah, but they're all different.
But they go with everything too.
I know, black went with everything. But now, because I wasn't really into color and I wasn't into sparkle or anything like that until I
bling.
Yeah, until I became a sweet Adeline, and then you have no choice, when I used to sing. So
yeah.
You have to like bling and sparkle if you're with them.
That's interesting. I used to sing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I taught myself to play the guitar when I was 31, and I always sang, but my dream was to become a recording artist. That didn't happen. And but I don't sing anymore, but I still have to be creative, and I need to get back into my watercolor painting as well.
I don't have time to do anything else.
I'm just so thankful I'm not working full time anymore.
Yeah, I got about 4 or 5 years before I can retire, so.
I was 17. I just turned 17 when I graduated high school, grade 12, and then I left home. Canadian Forces Base Borden, where we grew up, just not far from here, where I am. And then I left home when I was 17 and moved down to Toronto and started working at Yonge and St. Clair in Toronto, if anybody knows Toronto, and worked for a very high-end reinsurance company. Very, very high-end company. So started, and when I started working there, they had a Xerox. like a real Xerox photocopier
You might
instead
be
of the
dating yourself a little bit.
I know, but instead of the Gestetner that we had in our practice office in high school, and the Ditto, remember the Spirit Ditto?
The Ditto machines. Yeah, the purple print.
Yeah, and they had IBM Selectric typewriters. I thought I'd died and gone to heaven because we had our electric typewriters in our business class on the base. They were electric, and they had keys, and they were probably from World War II, that we had. So, but when this high-end company, I'm telling you, when you walked off the elevator, all the walls were in thick paneled walnut.
Oh wow!
Very high end, and IBM. Not just IBM Selectric typewriters, but IBM Selectric typewriters with the correct tape.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you, it was great. Oh, I think that's going to fit.
Jackie, I'm using all leather. I'm using croc and lamb. And it's all from Yellowstone leather.
And I'm using faux leather. However, the dark navy that I'm using is actual leather. So all of mine is faux, except for which the leather that I'm using is my main color exterior. Oh, I didn't have to snip into that one. That's a bonus. Donna, yeah, you remember those typewriters? I thought I thought I died and gone to heaven when I started at that company, and it was a very elite company. It was so wonderful.
When I was in high school, we didn't have an electric at home, and the only typewriter we had was a script typewriter that typed out in cursive.
It had what?
Script. It typed out in cursive.
Oh.
And so it was always a pain with my reports because I think that it wasn't appreciated by my teachers.
Yeah.
But that's what we had. I didn't have an electric typewriter.
We didn't either. We had a manual typewriter at home when I was a teenager, and I remember my dad used to teach machine shop to all the military guys, the young military guys, and he had me type out all his courses. And we had a Remington, the green, avocado green typewriter from the 70s, and it was an old typewriter. It was a big typewriter. But yeah, so he had me type out all his because I could type fast. I was already typing over 80 words a minute in high school. So
wow.
And then data processing, and I'm really techie now, but it was way over my head at the time, because it was a punch key. You did the punch cards to punch your programs in, Cobalt and Fortran that we had to program, which I couldn't figure out. So anyways, there was no hope in hell that I would have passed. And then because I typed everybody's programs into this punch card machine, the teacher took pity on me and he passed me and exempted me from exams.
Wow.
So I was lucky. And yet now I'm, love tech. Well, it's so different now too.
Oh, for sure.
Donna says we had a manual typewriter in a suitcase at home. Yeah.
That's what the
Smith Coronas
script
were
typewriter
like that.
had. It was in a little blue suitcase.
Yeah, probably a Smith Corona. And people on Facebook Marketplace are selling IBM Selectric typewriters.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I don't know that you can get the cartridges for them.
Yeah, I don't know.
They are for the ribbons were cartridges. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm caught here.
All right. Whew, finally got that done.
My foam's caught in my presser foot.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
No, I'll cut it out. As long as I don't cut anything else out. There we go. Hopefully I got it. See what happens here. Okay, it's stuck on the top of my... Oh, there, it's gone. Good. Woo.
So I need to put my connectors in.
Okay.
And I'm not following the pattern the way she does it. I have the template that I bought from Jolie Lee Creations, and it's
That's the one
easier.
Kasaya uses too.
Yeah, it's just easier to do it that way. So
yeah, and I do
basted
mine.
my foam in, but I didn't baste it. I did kind of follow Kasaya's lead because she didn't put the connectors in through all the foam.
Yeah, same here.
And so I basted my foam mostly on, and then I have my connector cut and all that for the placement. But yeah, this template, if somebody wants to link it, it's amazing.
Yeah, I did my connectors the way Kasaya does hers as well.
Yeah,
It's
the
way
same
easier.
thing. It's just having the template makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I just got to remember to do it that way.
All right, I'm going to trim off my piping here at the side and hope I got everything the right way. If not, I'll be canning all this and just gabbing. Hi, Annette. Okay, I have everything. I'm just going to snip into my curves for when I turn my bag. Yeah, my zipper doesn't, my scissors don't want to cut this.
Yeah, my scissors did not want to, whoops, that wasn't good. Totally missed it. My scissors did not want to cut into 2 layers of that crock to trim the, but it finally did. It decided to cooperate.
You hear the birds? We
No.
have some. Oh, you can't? Okay. They're so loud, but I love listening to them.
Yeah, we have a lot in our backyard. We have some, I don't know if somebody dumped the bunnies or what, and they've been there for a long time in the backyard. And yesterday we noticed, oh, there's some babies there too.
Did they bury them in the grass, like in a small little hole?
No, they're under, we have a little shed back there. And
okay.
I think that they're under the shed.
We have bunnies galore here too, and squirrels and chipmunks and the whole zoo. And we had in our front yard, we had Remy, our older dog. He wasn't old. The dog we had before Murphy, and he ran to the front yard. And he would point, he would stop and point. He looked like a moldy hyena is what he did. He was very tiger stripe brindle. He was a Heinz 57, but he looked like an Aussie Shepherd. But he stopped there at this spot, and I had to look. And there, just under the grass in a little tiny divot, were baby bunnies. And he he stopped and he didn't do anything to them. And then we had torrential rain and it wouldn't stop. So I would take my big huge hosta leaves and I'd pull one off and I'd put it over top of the hole so they wouldn't drown. And then so that the rainwater, and I had it situated so that the rainwater would be caught in the hosta leaf and run off, so that they wouldn't get saturated. Okay, so here is the front of my bag now.
Oh, that is so pretty.
All right, let me see if I can expand this screen. I touched it once and I don't know what I did. Plus? No, what did I do? Cancel. Okay, I'm still here. Good. All right, so there's the front of my bag, piping on, and there's the back of it. Oh, I love this. I wish I had used a bigger piece for the front.
That is gorgeous. That blue just, it kind of makes me happy.
It's blue, it's green and purple.
Yeah, it's iridescent.
Yeah,
it's
it's
kind of
stunning.
makes me happy.
All right, so now I'm going to take my double-sided tape and put it all on the inside of my exterior. Run it all through that top edge. And then after that, I'll start working on my lining.
Well, there's one connector.
Thanks, Lori. Everybody's still good to stay. We've been on not quite 2 hours. I'll bet you we'll be here for 3 hours.
Nah, we don't need this stuff. We don't need to do that to people.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see if everybody's good to stay. Come on, seams, open up. Good grief. Just didn't want to go. Okay, and I've got to remember to change my foot as well again. All right, so Holly's good to stay. Oh, before I forget, so there's a tutorial coming up. I already did the live, but this is one of Holly's bags. It's one of her older bags. It's the Hollywood shoulder bag, and this is the Diva size. So I've done a tutorial. It's going to be coming out next, I think. And it has a nice slip pocket in the front and recessed zipper. This one's a big bag. So this is the Diva. It has a slip pocket and zipper pocket. And this one I made out of that navy leather.
That is really pretty.
And then there's the back. So this is a big bag. Now see how it went wrinkled? I'm not happy with that. That's when the interfacing I used. And then this is one of the, this is the petite. It's the same bag. I'm going to try and move backwards here. It's the same bag, but it's the petite. And then I did a tutorial for the petite, which is going to come out as well. So there's the one that's going to be in the actual recorded tutorial of the petite. Isn't that pretty? And this is such a nice size bag. It's a wonderful size bag for every day as well. But I'm carrying this one. I love these colors. I was never a yellow or anything like that, but sunflower was my eldest daughter, Brenna's. It was her favorite color, sunflowers, and her favorite flower. So I do like sunflower. I've never been a yellow person, but I do like the sunflower color. And it's happy. It's a happy color.
It is. I agree. It's a very happy color.
Yeah. Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Kathy. And Nicole says, I'm good to stay, just getting the boys their breakfast fast. Oh, bossy puppies. Sorry, I'm dithering here with this silly double-sided tape. Good grief. I think I'm just going to nest my seams instead of splaying them open. All right, got the double-sided tape on the interior of this, and I'm not folding it down yet because it'll just pop off.
Yeah.
It won't stick. Okay, I'm just going to put that aside for the moment. Okay. Exterior is done. All right, now with the lining, so I'm just doing the zipper pocket. Oh no, I am doing a forgot what I'm doing. I am doing a slip pocket and a zipper pocket. So I've just got to change my zipper or my foot out again. I never change my my feet. Never. But today, because of the piping, all right. Okay, so that's the main zipper. I don't know why I attached that on there. So I've got my zipper pocket and my slip pocket to do for the lining. Isn't this lining pretty from Sam Fabric?
That is pretty. I know she's another one I'd like to order from, but the tariffs.
But don't you guys kind of, you know, say we pay $25 a meter as an example. Don't converting that to US is less, isn't it? So
It is.
Yeah, so but yeah, I guess
It comes out to about the same, I think, with tariffs. I don't know.
yeah, because we don't get we don't pay the tariffs. It all depends what customs might charge, which they always did beforehand anyways, before tariffs. But for me, it's the exchange rate, which we've always had. The currency exchange rate, it's always been a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I like to keep my suppliers kind of at a minimum too. Instead of having a bazillion different ones like Yellowstone, I think there's Canadians that order from there, but I don't know if they're paying what the difference is. But I'm just not at the point with leather. I mean, I have leather here because I went to Tandy the one time in Mississauga. And I have and I've only ever made the one thing out of the leather. So, all right, I need to cut that down. It's not cut straight, which isn't surprising at all. What the heck? All right, so, Cynthia says it's still expensive.
Yeah.
Everything's expensive right now for everybody, unfortunately.
That's true.
Okay, now I'm going to be cutting my zipper, my slip pocket overlay down because I always make them too big. I feel like I've been gabbing more than sewing.
Well, I think that's part of my problem too, is usually I just sew.
Well, we're well suited then if we gab.
Incredibly slow. I'm usually not so slow sewing. Some of it was struggling with the leather.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
And I'm not a fast sewer myself. Like only if I know there's a straightaway that I don't have to pull clips out of.
Yeah. I usually go decent speed, but I think it's just, and it kind of, I don't have everything in the same place it normally is in. So that kind of makes a difference.
Yeah. I like everything neat and tidy and everything right at my fingertips. So oh, these big lighters. They're brand new. I buy them, I think 10 or 20 in a package from Amazon. And I've bought these all, you know, but sometimes they work and sometimes they don't want to work. Yet they're full of fluid.
Right.
I'm going to pull another one out.
Well, I gave up the lighters a long time ago and I bought a mini torch.
Yeah, I remember I was asking you about that before.
Yeah. And it's refillable.
Yeah. Is it butane or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes about 10 seconds because you just put the little nozzle in and push on it.
Yeah. And I've got butane refill here too. So, and I like this little one. Like it looks like a barbecue lighter, but I like the little one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take the lining now.
Well, when you switch, it does take a little bit to get used to because the butane, the one I have is pretty powerful.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I haven't got one because I just like the flame.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just going to put my slip pocket on, line that up. Oh, I better make my center crease so I know where I'm going to line it up on. Nicole says we've been traveling around. My mama, auntie, mother-in-law, and FIL are not well. Oh,
Father-in-law.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And Cynthia says purchasing from Sam Fabrics. Oh, I'm just going to line up my slip pocket now and then stitch it on.
All right. Got that done. Just going to finish basting my foam on the sides of my, this one got kind of a little wonky, but yeah. The leather stretched on me again, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm keeping this one, so if it's got a few issues, I don't care.
Yeah, and I'll decide if I'm going to keep this one or the or the orange one. Probably this one because I mean purple's my color, and I love the look of purple and aquas and you know.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'll take pictures of them and put them on my new Facebook group that I'm using to sell my bags on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, that iridescent blue is just so gorgeous.
Okay, so doing my zipper
I would have a hard
pocket
time
now.
parting with that.
Yeah. Oh, I did do it. Okay, I did put it on. Okay, I'm doing my zipper pocket now. Line that up at the top here.
Well, I'm finishing my gusset and then I will put the front and the back on the gusset.
If I was to make this bag again, well, no, you can't do it. I was going to say I'd add a slip pocket to the back because I love easy access for my phone instead of having to open the bag and then, you know, but you can't do that because it's a patchwork back. Okay.
And it's so pretty that way. You don't want to change it.
I know, even though nobody sees it because it's against your body.
I don't know. People see it.
Which is why I wish I had used a bigger piece with that pretty color of the knitting look, the knitted look, the iridescent one.
Mm-hmm.
A curling iron with butane.
Oh yeah, they have those.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of them.
Travel. I used to have one.
My hair is all wash and wear now. I don't do a lot. I don't do a lot with my hair anymore. And it grows so fast. It grows about an inch a month. So I'm just letting it grow. Oops, the needle came out. That wasn't good. What the heck did that happen? Okay, I think my masking tape has lost its stickiness.
Oh no.
All right, double-sided tape around my box. Oopsie daisy. Is your screen timing out, Ellie, a lot?
No.
Or mine keeps timing out and I don't know why. Might be the settings or something. I mean, that's minor compared to the audio issues I've been having.
Yeah, it could be just, your main settings.
Yeah.
And mine's plugged in. I plugged the laptop in just because I didn't want it to go dead.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my tablet plugged in, but I've got so much stuff attached to it, but I've got enough power and stuff. It's like, you know how your phone, you have your display settings and you can have it time out after 10 seconds or 10 minutes kind of thing.
Yeah, you could probably modify that in your settings.
Yeah, it's probably within StreamYard, I think, maybe.
Okay. Next is, let me base this on. I meant to do that.
Did I not sew? Okay. Do you guys have wildfires there, Ellie?
Yes, they're really bad. In fact, our air is super smoky.
Yeah. Today's a good day here, but one of our because our Canadian firefighters go down to the U.S. to help, and one of ours passed away. I think it was last week, fighting the Colorado fires.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty bad everywhere. I remember just before COVID, Australia was really hit bad with severe wildfires and all. You know, Canadians went all down there too, and to help.
Yeah.
Which we usually do.
Changing out my zipper foot. Putting my zipper foot on.
Oops. Oh. I'm losing all my clips. Okay, so Cynthia says the regular shipping cost is expensive for sand fabric, and I didn't know I would get charged for tariff too. Yeah, because the tariffs that have been put on Canada for anything going to the US, it's not the Canadians that are paying, it's the US customer that pays.
I just realized I didn't sew up my zipper pocket half on the front.
Oh,
The one side I basted down, the other side, it's like, oh, that wouldn't be good.
oh, Nicole says BC's on fire again, British Columbia.
Oh, no.
I remember when we went, when my parents lived in Caramios, which is in the South Okanagan of British Columbia. My dad's originally from Powell River, British Columbia, north of Vancouver. And when we went there the summer of 2009, there was this, we had a family reunion there. And yes, yeah, Cynthia, the Canadian firefighters always go down to the US to help with the fires. Anyhow, when we went for a family reunion down there, and in 2009, and the wildfires were really bad in the area that my parents were in, and it was so hot. They have a dry heat here, whereas our heat here is humid and muggy, and it doesn't get to their heat there that year was 45 degrees Celsius. So rule of thumb, 45 degrees Celsius, double it, so that's 90, and add 32, so that's what, about 125 Fahrenheit. That's what it was down there. So yeah, it was pretty hot that summer, and the fires were bad, smoke everywhere, and that's when it was really kind of just starting. Well, not really starting, but okay. Is that all going to match? Yes.
Well, I think my sewing machine just jammed.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't like sewing thin stuff, and I was going to sew that pocket. So I can just switch over to the
cylinder. Yeah.
It's all ready to go. I have all the thread it's ready to go because I was going to do the top anyway.
I wouldn't have room for a cylinder arm here. I just have room for my little setup here. Okay, sewing that zipper box now.
All right, so I am going to turn the computer screen off for a second. It's going to go black, but I'm still right here.
Yeah.
And then move it.
Oh, cool nails.
Thanks. We all have to have our things. I actually work for those. I clean her shop once a week.
That's right, too.
And yeah.
I used to do my nails, and now, like I said, they just grow so fast that it would just be,
Yeah.
And I use my hands so much that the polish wouldn't last. And a lot of bag makers always have such beautiful nails. Oh, your humidity is at 20%. That's wonderful. I think we're at 85 or 90% here, but that's typical for here too. So for our humidity to be high. As crazy as it sounds, I do prefer it in the winter time. Only, number one, because I don't have to get up in the morning anymore and scrape off a car or anything like that. But I just don't do well with the heat anymore. And I used to be a lifeguard, and we would in the 70s, we'd slather ourselves in baby oil and bake ourselves dark brown. And, you know, now I try and stay out of the sun. Is your sound still on, Ellie?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You just, maybe I was just gabbing too much.
No, it was concentrating, trying to get the, I'm thankful I have this set up. I should have known better than to try and sew that with, I've had that problem before, and it gets jammed and we have to take it apart and do all kinds of stuff, so.
Yeah, well, behind me, I've got, you can't see it, but behind me, I have my brother embroidery sewing combo machine, which rarely gets used. I bought that on a good deal off of Facebook Marketplace as well. But I love this jack. I got that on Facebook Marketplace a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I was using my vintage Kenmore from the early 70s. So.
Well, I have in this room my ZSK embroidery machine set up. I'm ready to go because I use that regularly. I've got my cylinder, my regular industrial, and then I have a regular domestic as well.
Yeah. Well, I had the 4 machines, but the one I gave to my niece, the Kenmore, that was my mom's. And then I have the vintage Kenmore that I started bag making on. And that's that's from the early 70s. And I paid $50 at a garage sale for it. And it's a tank, and it's amazing. It was made in Japan, and it was Janome made it. Oh, what fell here? I heard something fall. Oh, well, I don't know what, because I wasn't near anything. Anyway, and yeah, $50 Canadian I paid for it, and at a garage sale, and it's a tank. And I was going somewhere with that, but it's stored away right now. I don't use it. In fact, I was thinking of selling it, but what I bought for it was, well, in Oregon, So Steady. I bought, I ordered an acrylic, a large 18 by 24 acrylic extension arm for it. And which is nice. So if I decide to sell it, that'll go with it, but I don't want to sell it only because it's such a good machine. Just in case something ever happens to this one, that I have to send it in for service.
Well, I wasn't telling you all the machines I have, just the ones that are set up.
It can be an addiction. Like for me, I vintage machines I seem to like, but for me, I have to think logically that I don't have the space for these things. Yeah. So I can't indulge in any kind of same with fabric. I don't have the space for my fabric. I have for a lot of fabric. All right, so there's my zipper pocket. I've got a zipper pocket. I've got my slip pocket. I'm just going to trim this down. I really don't need to trim that down. It's not in anybody's way. All right, so now we're going to do our I got to do my my zipper panels now.
And I might not be able to finish this bag today because I might need to have the industrial. I'm just sitting here thinking,
is everybody still good?
Foot.
Yeah. Oh, is everybody still good to stay? We've been 2 hours, so.
I'm going to attempt to sew it. I said I'm going to attempt to sew it on this bag because I'll just baste it on first or on this machine. And if it doesn't work, then I'm not going to do it. I can just call it good because I don't want to ruin it trying to sew it on something that isn't going to sew it.
Yeah, and Holly says she's good to stay.
Okay.
Yep, still here. Valerie's still here. What time is it in the UK, Valerie? Cynthia's good to stay. I think you're what, 6 or 7 hours difference from us, from me anyways. All right, so I'm just working on my zipper panels.
Wow, my gusset, I don't even have to make clips in it.
I know mine was good too. There was just one. Oh, you're 6 p.m. in the UK.
Wow.
Oh, so Jackie, creative Scorpio, is in Kent in the UK. Oh wow, my ends actually, no, they didn't meet. I have to refold my lining.
Can I do it that way?
Oh, Lori's sewing as she's watching us or listening to us more than anything.
See, I'm gonna have to sew it on the inside. I don't know if that's gonna work. Let me take a second and look at this other machine and see if I can
Yeah.
get it unstuck.
Okay. We're here. I was really worried that when I had mine caught, when the bobbin ran out, that I was going to have a major issue. Ouch, my finger. Okay.
Nope, that's not gonna work. If my husband was here, he'd be able to get it undone in about 30 seconds.
What's jammed?
It's got, I have to take it apart, take that piece off. It's jammed up and behind that casing.
Okay, so I had that problem with this machine, and I went on YouTube, of course, to find out how
we've
to add.
done it. We've dealt with it before.
Oh, okay.
My husband's dealt with it enough times to where he can just do it fast.
Okay, so just turning your hand wheel towards
No, it's locked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Like turning it in the opposite direction won't loosen it up?
No, it's locked. I tried. I am going to base this on. I think I'm okay basting it on. And if I get it basted on, I might be able to sew it on a different way. So
okay.
We're gonna work with it a little bit, see if it works.
Yeah. Okay, so Lori's sewing the pixie. Oops.
Oh, cool.
Whatever the pixie is it a wallet?
Isn't it a oh, I don't want to say the wrong word on here. It's a hip bag.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the one that they're gonna do a sew along. I think Barbie's gonna do a sew along on it.
Oh, okay. Also check the description box with all the links. My CherAnn Bestie bag is there. I don't have my website anymore. So if you're interested in purchasing that pattern, it has 8 card slots inside and all that good stuff. You know, send me a Facebook Messenger post, or there's an email address there that you can contact me. See if this lighter is going to work now. Yeah, it's working now.
See, I don't have a zipper foot for this machine, and that's
Oh, they're
the
not,
issue I have.
they're not interchangeable
From
your other machine?
I don't think so. It's a totally different type of foot. This is a Sewtech, or a Texo, I mean, and the other's artisan, and it's a totally different type of foot.
Oh, okay. Texos are made in Quebec.
I got all of my machines my industrials are secondhand. I got it off the place.
Yeah, I was looking online before I found this one on Facebook Marketplace, and the Texos I think they're made in Montreal.
They could be, yeah. It's an outstanding machine. I'd almost rather sit on it than the other.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a table for it that I got. I have the mini table on right now. It's making a clicking noise, but I don't know. I think it's just doing that. It's sewing just fine.
Okay.
I'm going with it.
Good.
I don't know why it's making that noise, but
At least we got the audio on my side figured out with the echo, so that was a good. That's a good thing. It's all a learning curve, eh?
Oh, it is. It absolutely is.
Oops. Still have my stitch length, a smaller stitch length. Alrighty. Come on, here we go. Maybe when I'm done here, I'll go sit outside on our front deck and just relax. I've been working hard with getting videos all lined up. I've got 4 sitting in YouTube land processing. Well, no, not processing. They're just sitting there because I want to release a video tutorial maybe every 3 or 4 days. In fact, I think I just released one yesterday. The April Renee.
I think you did too.
Was it yesterday? I'm losing track of time. And it's called the April Renee. Delphina was a pattern tester for that bag as well. Hers is gorgeous. And I kept calling it in the video the April Rose. You know, you want to get the name of the pattern right, but for some reason I had it in my mind. Like I was thinking, you know, the Yellow Rose of Texas, because Kate's from Texas and it's Texas Leather Designs who designed the bag. And I was thinking the Yellow Rose of Texas. And I kept calling it the April Rose in the video. And I'm like, oh, but I put an apology on the comments. So.
All right. I got that pasted on.
Okay, good.
Now I wonder. Because it's pasted on. In here, which is going to be awkward, but Side of the okay, let's try. I don't want her to try.
Okay, I've got my zipper recessed zipper panels done. Okay, take my zipper panels, or my lining panels, and right side up, and put double-sided tape on the backs of these guys.
Okay, I'm sewing by feel now.
I do that too. When you can't see, I use my nails to feel things like right up against the zipper tape, or the zipper teeth, and
Well, because I don't have a zipper foot for this, if I sew it crammed with the bag on the inside of the sewing machine throat, because it's got a narrow foot on the inside, but not on the outside.
We make it work all somehow, right?
Yeah, you just sometimes it's just all about the modification.
Yeah. I just had it. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to be controversial again on when I top stitch my my zipper, recessed zipper.
Yeah.
After I sew them on. Because I was on the live the other day, and you know, and when you sew them on, you know, like you've got your these guys sewn on, right, with your zipper, recessed zipper underneath, and you fold them up and then top stitch on the lining side. Well, I folded just this part up and top stitched that because it helped this sit flat instead of having a little peak when you do it this way. And yeah, so, and I liked it. I like it better.
Go over that again.
Okay, just let me get this taped on. So when you sew this, so you've got your recessed zipper here, and then you've got this, and you sew them all on together. When you flip it up like this, and then top stitch on the lining, right?
Right.
So instead, I flip this up and top stitch here.
Oh, got it. You keep the zipper panel down.
Yeah, and it doesn't go down in, it just sits flat.
Right.
Whereas when you top stitch it this way, it sits up with a bit of a peak.
Yep.
So either way it works. I just kind of liked it the other way, like flat.
Yeah, if it sits flatter, that is kind of nice.
Yeah. Got to be different.
Well, different isn't bad.
No.
I mean, look at me. I'm sewing backwards.
Oh, I'm glad you're able to do it.
Me too. We'll see. Hopefully it I mean, as far as I can feel, it feels like it's going well. Maybe it's not, but
if it works.
Now I'm really glad I used that thicker piping because I can feel it better.
Yeah. See mine. You'll have to send me your Amazon link for that piping because mine it's not I don't think it's as big as yours.
No, you said
and it does squish.
Yeah, sorry? You said yours was 5 30-second. This
is
6 30-seconds.
So is that big
millimeter?
That's bigger
as
than
well.
mine?
Yeah, a
Okay.
millimeter. I mean,
No,
not a
I
whole
don't.
lot.
We may be metric here in Canada, but I don't. I'm still feet and inches. Come on, lining.
I can tell you at this point, I'm sure glad that I didn't adhere this foam, because I'm squishing it so much that it's definitely going to, it would wrinkle if I ironed on anything.
Yeah.
Or even if I glued it, I don't think it would have gone well either.
Oh, Nicole bought foam cord piping from Galaxy Customs. Okay, I'll have to check them out. They're Canadian.
The same, yeah, it's the same thing, I think. Okay, so I think it did okay. Let's look. Oh my gosh, I think it worked.
Oh, good.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, and your piping looks bigger for sure. I like those colors on the back.
Bigger. I probably could have gone a little smaller.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to pull it in a little tighter right across the bottom. But compared to that stuff I was using was half the size, or even smaller than half the size. And it just was too small.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to go across the bottom again because I want it up a little tighter to the piping down there, but I couldn't tell because I'm doing everything backwards.
Like backwards as in sewing like with your reverse, or?
No, I'm sewing with the bulk of the purse underneath my throat instead of having it lay over on the free area.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I'm not my cylinder arm has a foot lift. I have to really be aware, or I'm gonna hit on the pedal, the lift. My foot. Oh my gosh. Well, the things you get to experience when you go live.
Shoot, yeah, because like I've said before, you can edit all of that stuff out on a video.
Yeah, absolutely.
Edit it all out, which I love being able to do. Maybe that's why I haven't gone live as often.
Well, my thing about going live is just being able to read and sew and.
Yeah, but you do. I mean, you do great, and we all and it's a big learning curve. So
definitely,
and we're doing good. We haven't really had any mishaps. Okay, I'm going to clip these tails because I always wind up sewing them in by accident.
Okay, I'm going to call this good. I think it looks good. I'm happy because the piping got on it with this machine.
Yeah. All right, I'm now clipping my lining sides together.
Yeah, that's good.
I need to check the seam allowance if it has to go be smaller. Probably does. And I always forget that. Do you forget that?
What?
That when you sew your lining and that you have to make a wider seam allowance.
Oh, what I usually forget is is to leave it the normal at the top.
Oh, I never forget that. It's just sewing a larger seam allowance as you, when you have to, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there's times I forget because that's just the way it goes sometimes.
So don't forget, everybody, to please thumbs up. Give us the thumbs up. And how many have we got watching now? Oh, we have 23.
Well,
Okay.
I appreciate you guys hanging in there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, add one lining contrast. Okay, assemble the sides, sew the sides first, then the bottom. Proceed. It doesn't say anything about sewing this, about making the seam allowance smaller or bigger. It's got it going all the way down.
I don't think it is because of the way that the lining is.
Yeah,
She doesn't do the lining doesn't have the it's not the same. It's a totally different, which is part of the reason why I really like the bag. You're not doing another gusset.
Exactly, because the lining inside is boxed, which I like.
Right. It's a totally different lining.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. Partially because I'm really lazy and sewing another gusset on.
I know. I'm a systems girl, so if there's a fast way to do something, I'm going to find it.
Yeah. I have to go back. My piping on the one side kind of went up too far, so I'm just tacking that back down. Then I can go to the front.
I've yet to sew with this machine at warp speed because I have my servo motor set to like not super fast.
Yeah.
I mean, some people can sew it faster than warp speed if you're a Trekkie like me, but.
Thank you, Nicole. I do appreciate the mishap. I guess I don't want to say approval, but the patience with it. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, thanks to Nicole, but you know, we're not perfect and we may know how to do things. I know one of my drawbacks is following a pattern. That's why when I got into bag making, I was so thrilled with the tutorials. Because you can follow the tutorials. So
yeah,
I mean, I used to be very, cut and dry, boom, 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 step 1, step 2, step 3 kind of thing. Now, like I said, it's easier if there's a tutorial. And we all make mistakes, believe me.
Well, and you know, there definitely, I can't say there's no mistakes in this bag, but
yeah, same here.
This is a struggle that has nothing to do with my ability. Well, it does actually. My ability to fix my machine quickly.
Yeah.
Like I said, if my husband were here, it would take him probably 5-10 minutes and I'd be up and sewing again. And I should have known better. I should have known better. I know the limits of my machine, and I should have known that machine was not going to like just sewing that water resistant canvas or waterproof canvas, because it just doesn't.
Well, one thing also is that a lot of the mistakes we make, they can be hidden on the inside.
Right.
So
Right.
Because,
You don't always see them when it's finished or.
yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but there are days you sit down to sew and it just feels like nothing's going right.
Yeah, I know. That was
Even though
yesterday
you've
when I
made the
was,
bag before, or it's nothing new, or whatever, but things just don't go right. Then you just gotta, for me, I just gotta walk away at that point.
well, that's what happened the other day when I was sewing that, when I was doing that live. And I can't remember if it was the Hollywood bag, the petite one that I was doing the live on, and everything went wrong. And then yesterday when I was cutting out, I went gung ho and cut that Bartola, the little fishy guys. And I wound up cutting all the pieces for 10 of them, because I had 10 sets of stuffed animal eyes to use, which I never wound up using. And so I cut 10 sets, and then I didn't mirror the pieces.
Yeah.
So that was a waste. I wasted a lot of fabric, but I mean, it's still a scrap buster. So.
Right. Thank you, Nicole.
Yeah, you're right, Nicole. It is real life. I mean, I've been sewing since I was 12 in home ec class. And, but we never learned the stuff that I've learned off of YouTube and from all the other bag makers. We never had, I had no idea that there was tension for the bobbin, that you had the little screw in the bobbin case. I had no idea. I had no idea there was a right and a wrong way to put your bobbin in. All of these different things. I mean, I thought I knew how to sew. I used to make all my own clothes in the late 70s and 80s. And, but I just pretty much knew how to point and sew. That was it. Nothing. I had a white sewing machine that I bought in 1979, and it was in a cabinet, and it was a really nice machine. I had no idea I had to clean it and oil it. Or change the needle. I never changed the needle on it. I think the needle was in it, forever, the same needle. I had no idea.
Yeah.
But I've learned, in the past, just from all the bag makers.
Well, I did not know how to sew. I did not take home ec classes. I had never really touched a sewing machine until my first child was born. And then it was like, well, I could make her clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it started with, I want to make some pretties for the nursery. You know how it is, the first one. It's always want it all special. So I learned how to sew, that way. And then I sewed, I had 9 kids for 7 years. So I made their pajamas, and I made just, stretchy knit type shorts for the summer. And I would do that because I couldn't afford to go out and buy. At the time, you could get fabric cheap. It wasn't necessarily, this is stuff like pajamas they wear at home. Not that we could afford name brand designer jeans, but
I know.
I wouldn't have sent them to school in my handmade clothes. But anyway, then I ended up getting a serger, and between the serger and a sewing machine I bought, I made scrubs for one of the nursing homes.
Yeah.
And that paid for my sewing machine and my serger.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, I clothes for the kids and just playing. I'm pretty much self-taught. I have learned how to read a pattern, and I'm thankful for that. And in teaching my grandkids, that's some of the things that they will learn is how to read a pattern. What does this term mean? What does that term mean? What do you use this for? Because that helps, especially at their age, they're so young. That helps them to be able to continue to do it if they want to.
Yeah, and the fact, and the fact that they want to learn, like maybe my grandson Antonio might want to learn to sew. My daughter Ashley never wanted to learn and has no interest in any of it. So, but here's my granddaughter Deja. She taught herself to crochet. Even, I mean, I was trying to teach her when she was younger how to knit, and how when we all knit and they were so tight on the knitting needles, like my dad used to have to get a razor blade to cut the stitches off the knitting needle. They were all so tight, there was just no way to get it off the needle.
Yeah.
But so she's into crocheting, and she never did pick up knitting. But like sewing, my mom taught us, like my mom sewed. She used to make us clothes, and back in the 60s, when I was a kid, it was the mother-daughter look, the matching dress.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I never appreciated the things that she used to make for us. I never appreciated it, and I was never thankful for it. And she used to make some beautiful clothes for us girls. But the thing was, she'd make a matching dress. That my two older sisters and I had a matching dress to my mom's. And then, because I was always so little and skinny, my sisters grew out of their dresses, and I'd have that dress for like thousands of years, it seemed. So, and we never had anything new. It was always either made or hand-me-down, and I never appreciated it, And now I do. I'm just so thankful, and I'm able to do this, and And she used to my mom used to have, before she went back to work when I was 8 years old. So that was in 68. She sat all of us girls in the neighborhood out one summer in the backyard, and she taught us all how to embroider by hand. And of course, what she said, going back to what I said earlier about, all our mistakes are hidden in the back. Well, the one thing that she taught us for embroidery is that your back should be as neat and tidy as your front.
Yeah.
Mine never did. Mine never looked like that. I was never good at hand sewing, and I never liked hand sewing, but yeah, the sewing machines definitely. Okay, I'm going to now put my lining in. Oh, before I do that, I want to put my zipper pull on. Oh, I'll do that after. All right, so my bag, the front of my bag is here. And I like my zippers closing to the right, because I always wear my bag on my right hip, and I want the zipper to be right there. So now I'm putting it in this way. So when I open up my bag, my zipper pocket's going to be right at the front. I love a drop-in lining so much.
Me too.
To me, it's easier, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's easier on your thumbs, especially when you have severe or bad arthritis in your thumbs, let me tell you.
Yeah, I have bad arthritis in a couple of fingers I broke a long time ago, and now they're just always sore.
Yeah.
But, it goes back to when you don't have to turn the bag, then you don't have the wrinkles.
Yes.
And I know
You're
you can
right.
take a hairdryer and you can do this and that, and it does solve a lot of them. And if that's the only way you can do it, I mean, I'm thankful I have a cylinder arm. It makes it all easier. I don't have to squish it as much. And, but I just hate the wrinkles. That's my pet peeve, I guess.
And you see when other bag makers have these perfect looking bags that have no wrinkles or anything, and I'm like, how do they get their bag looking so perfect?
Yeah.
but I don't know. But we all make mistakes, bottom line.
Well, and it doesn't matter how much you know, there's always more to learn.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I mean, that's
That's what I like. I mean, so I should have done it on this one, but in the tutorial for the April Renee, which I kept calling the April Rose, there's a really neat way that Kate did, closing up this, like the zipper pocket inside on the lining. Not, it wasn't a turning pocket or anything. It was just how she sewed up, or how she closed up the pocket. So instead of, you've got your zipper and everything all sewn in, and you have your front lining. I'll show it on the paper here. So you got your front lining and your lining underneath, and always guaranteed the top lining is shorter than the one underneath. So what she does is she takes that longer edge, I put double-sided tape on that longer edge, and then she folds it up over top of the top one, like this. It's hard to see, this is white. And then she stitches across the bottom and the sides. I just thought, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
just a different way. And she works in leather. So, which, I'll stick to vinyl or faux leathers because that's what I have the most of right now.
Well, I really love the leather, and I want to do more leather, but I also am limited because I do not have a skiver. And I can hand skive, and I do hand skive some things, but it's a lot of work and it's a lot of mess.
A lot of money too, right?
Oh, for the skiver, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hand skiving.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I haven't done that. Like one of the hides that I got when I was at Tandy that day, it was it's a thicker leather that really should be skived. But it went through it. I practiced with a piece and it went through my machine fine, even doubled up or quadrupled up. So
it's not so much that your machine can't handle it, it's that if you're folding it, you're not going to have a really nice flat edge. It's going to be really funky and funny looking.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm going to sew backwards again.
Okay, have fun with that.
Seems to be working. It's just very, very, very slow.
I'm still clipping my brains out here, clipping these two, the lining and exterior together. So that's the tedious part. You can edit that out. Oh, Holly says, move to Idaho, Ellie. You can use my skiver and I can use your cylinder arm.
Oh, that would be amazing, Holly. I would love that. And in my job, I can go anywhere and work because it's online. So
yeah,
I'm not.
That's
limited,
why I binge watch van life and all of that. People who live in their vans.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
And they work out of their vans. What's that?
Said I don't want to do that. I gotta have my rooms.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, if I was to ever do something like that, I'd have to be able to have a space for my sewing machine. Okay, guys, I'm going to go for it and sew this. And unfortunately, I have to sew my lining in from the inside edge. So it's all clipped. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. I might use this bag. I do like it because you can even still wear it this way.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Yeah, that's what I mean. People are going to see both sides. I mean, sometimes it's on a table. If you're gone, yeah, they're going to see both sides. Otherwise, why would you bother with making the back pretty too?
Yeah. Oops, my clips came out here. Oh shoot, there was one. How did that happen?
I feel like I'm sewing by Braille.
At least you can do it. Okay. All right. Squish this down and let's just go for it. I'm going to make my stitch length, put it to a 4. And we're going to go slow.
Slow is good.
Slow and pull my threads.
What is it? Slow and steady wins the race. It truly
Yeah.
does. I am dragging so far behind you, but I'm getting it.
That's okay. Like I said, tell me if I'm gabbing too much. We should come up with a safe word to tell me to shut up. But if you're behind, then I can use that gift of the gab while you catch up.
I'm not sure I'll ever
See,
catch
we're a
up.
good team. Oh, someone with the crazy girl here.
Hey, it takes one to know one.
Yeah, we're a little wonky up here to the north, let me tell you.
Well, I tell people I'm from Oregon, but I'm not from Portland. Anyone who's familiar with Portland hopefully understands that statement.
When that year that we went out to BC in 2009 for the our family reunion, we were in our motorhome that we had at the time, and we drove out through the states because it was cheaper then at the time, and we went to Oregon. We followed the Columbia River, and we did go to Oregon, and then we got lost in Portland.
Oh, that's scary. It's worse now than it was then.
But we didn't.
I mean, their motto is "Keep Portland weird," and they are not kidding.
Like weird as in
strange weird.
Okay.
Like nude bicycle rides.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's just weird. It's a whole different mentality.
Nude bicycle rides?
Oh yeah, they have a nude bicycle marathon once a year.
Okay.
Right through the city neighborhoods and.
Well, here in Ontario, it's legal to walk around topless.
Yeah.
And the mentality or the rationale is guys do it, so women have the equal rights. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want to scare anyone.
Same. Know your limitations, right?
So Kathy says, I love watching lives because when people do edit, they take out the mistakes. Yeah. But also when I edit my videos, Kathy, it's because my tutorials are already like 2.5 hours long. And if I didn't edit stuff out, like pretty much I can record almost not flawless, but the stuff I do edit out, you know, I'm always conscious of the length of time that I have that my videos are.
Okay, I'm going to turn this out.
I'm
going to see how we did sewing backwards. Maybe that boning or the binding in it or the piping is almost like boning.
Oh, my top stitching even looks okay on the underside from the bobbin. Oh, that's a bonus.
I'm so excited for you.
Oh,
I'm so jealous, but I'm so excited.
And oil. I don't know why, but I've got this light behind my, and it's the best. Oh, I see it's popped off. For some reason, it collects the oil. It's this great, gives me a ton of light underneath where my presser foot is. But it collects oil, and then if it pops off, then the oil drops. But at least it's wipeable. You can wipe it off.
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay, pulling my threads.
Okay, I'm gonna go with it.
So is your gusset that denim croc as well?
Yeah.
That's such a pretty fabric and color.
I've got to go back over that. That it didn't go as narrow as I wanted it to. Okay. But it gives you the idea of what it's going to look like.
All right, tying my threads.
But I'm gonna have to go back over some of this because I don't like the way it didn't quite catch thick enough where the piping is.
Yeah. Oh, hallelujah. All right, let me stuff my zipper pocket down inside.
I think I might spare everybody that though for now, and I think I'm gonna go to the lining, and I'm gonna wait until my husband fixes my machine
Okay.
to sew the rest of that. I'm not gonna finish the bag today.
Well, there's my exterior.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Now I've got to put my zipper end I need, and my strap ends. Oh, because I'm doing a crossbody strap. And even though my hardware is, oh, where's my, oh, there it went. Oh, shoot, I thought I lost my little screw. Okay. All right, so I need my strap ends, and I need my zipper pull. Okay, and my little screws for that. Okay. Thank God this is a number 5 zipper, not a number 3. That won't take me hours, literally 2 hours, to put the silly zipper pull on. That was horrible. It's kind of nice. It's almost like a sew along, but unfortunately you guys aren't sewing with us, but it's kind of nice just to sew and gab just like this and kind of goof around and,
It is.
you know, be silly.
I think I'm good sewing. I'm gonna let you finish yours, and I mean it's been 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Oh, take your time.
Oh, I'm putting the zipper pull on, and then I'm just going to be doing my strap.
I will post in your group.
Yeah.
When I get this done, I'll post a couple pictures of it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, with my other machine down, it's just, I don't want to mess it up trying to sew it on this. And I'm probably the lining, I'm probably going to use my domestic on for part of it because it's just going to do that to my machine again. I really, if I could afford it, I would get a new industrial because I've had so many issues with it.
And what kind of industrial do you have? It's
an artisan, and the issues I have are it doesn't sew lightweight material at all.
Oh, so see, I can sew really lightweight stuff with mine.
Yeah, that's what the problem was it with just 2 pieces. It's waterproof canvas, but it's very lightweight waterproof canvas. It still has the PVC on the back.
Yeah.
But it jams it, and that's what it did. And I should have known better. And I just feel like I'm very thankful I have it. It sews 85, 95% of the time perfectly.
Yeah.
But I just have to be mindful of that. And I wasn't paying enough attention. And it's like, oh, yeah, that's not good. So.
Okay, I'm just putting my zipper end on. And I put glue inside my zipper ends to hold them on.
Do you use what is this? The red stuff? Thread lock?
No, I use well, typically I use Beacon's Fabri-Tac glue.
Mm-hmm.
But I had ordered one from Waywack, and when it came, I just took my order because it was a bunch of tape, and it was the Beacon's Fabri-Tac. And then when I needed to open up the new bottle, it had leaked in transit and had leaked everywhere, and half the bottle was gone in the packaging, and I didn't know. And then it was solid. So at the time, so I do use a lot of this glue. It's from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't, this is the glue that I ran into trouble with on my last live because it doesn't stick to fabric, even though it says fabric glue.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got my zipper in, and you can see here the way I top stitched on my, this way, you can see how it sits flatter instead of having a little bit of a peak in it, which I kind of like. All right, so let me get rid of these.
This is the peak she's talking about. I don't know if I can get it.
Yes.
But if you push on it, it goes down. So
yeah, and it still pops up too, but yeah. All right, I'm going to get my strap.
Yeah, Nicole, I don't have any room for another industrial, but I wouldn't mind putting this someplace else for a backup and getting one that I can sew all kinds of weights on. Finances are, I need to be happy with what I have. And I do have like a semi-industrial Juki that I got for a steal of a deal a couple of years ago, and I could use that. I just don't have that set up all the time. I have a quilting group that I go to every few months, and it's in my little trolley. I use that for quilting, so getting it in and out. I'm just lazy. Getting it in and out is a pain.
Okay, I'm just going to finish my strap. I just have to put my rivet some stuff here, and then I'm going to be done. All right, so, oh, strap ends. I still need my strap ends. Silly girl. Oh, I put everything away almost. Okay. All right, so I still need my glue because I still put glue in my strap ends.
I have heard, and I don't know if it's true or not because I've never researched it, but I have heard that the fabric tack doesn't work on metal.
Oh, it works. Well, for me, when I put it inside my strap ends and it goes against the straps, it works.
I use Gorilla Glue.
Oh, is that is it like a crazy glue kind of?
No, it's it looks a lot like the fabric tack. It's clear like that in a bottle.
I'll have to look at it because I do like fabric tack. I like the fact that fabric tack sets really fast as well.
Yeah, the Gorilla Glue does pretty good.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely the fabric tack for that. Definitely. Holly, I think I've heard that there's some places that do, but I'm trying to remember where they are. I wonder if Indo Love does. They might.
What's that?
Sell the strap ends that are a little bit thicker for, or have a little bit of a wider opening for thicker.
That's what I use.
The strap ends.
Oh, the strap ends? Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's okay. More Mino might.
Waywack. What about Waywack?
I don't know if they do or not. They might. Ooh, a sale right. That's nice. Yeah, Gorilla Glue sticks to all things, including metal. That's why I typically use that. Okay, good to know, Holly. Waywack does not sell them.
I'll have to look at the Gorilla Glue then. Oops, come on, get in there.
I'm like a kindergartner with glue. I try and avoid it as much as possible, but sometimes you can't.
You know what we used to do with the rubber cement that we used to have at school? Not that gross mucilage stuff with those red rubber paint, like, you know, that used to, but the rubber cement, we used to paint our hands with it.
Oh yeah, and peel.
And then we'd peel it off.
Gluing your skin together, make it look like it was cut.
Yeah, but we would glue our hand, like we would glue it on our glue, paste it all over our hands, and then we would pull it off, and then you could see your fingerprints. So there's forensic scientists at it, science at its best.
There you go.
The stupid things we used to do as kids, I'll tell you. We didn't sniff it or anything, but I mean, that was a big thing in the 60s and 70s, was sniffing glue. But we didn't do that because it smelled so bad. But we would paint our hands, you know, in art class.
My baby just came over. Yeah. You say hi? They don't want to see the bottom of your
Aw. Okay, almost done, guys. I'm just going to screw this
You're a mess.
strap end on.
Fine, Teresa. You're fine. Yeah, this is Milton. He's my baby.
Oh, I love the name Milton. That's cute.
He's not really a lap dog. He doesn't like being on my lap.
Oh, Murphy does. Murphy is a lap dog, and he's a
He
good
wants to be right
snuggler.
next to me. He'll lay his head on, you know, the chairs have the braces with the wheels at the end. He'll lay his head on the brace. And then you can't move because it's like, if I move, I'm going to hurt him. But yeah, he's my baby. He goes with me everywhere. I have a stroller for him. And
Oh, really? How old is he?
He's 9.
Oh, okay.
But he had the stroller. I got the stroller when I got him at 10 months old.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Murphy just turned 4.
Well, he's a Brussels Griffon. He's the short-nosed dog, and they don't breathe as well. I mean, he's not a hiking dog. So if we go someplace and we're walking more than even on the beach, he has a front pack for that. But it's not his thing. His thing is to sit and look cute. Not really running around a beach, and that's okay.
Okay, it's done.
Oh no, Holly, that's not good. Milton is a Brussels Griffon. And to put it in perspective, he doesn't want to look at the camera, but he is the breed that Steven Spielberg created the Ewoks from. So he literally looks like a little Ewok.
They also had that dog in the movie with Helen Hunt and
yeah.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, he played in The Shining.
Yes, here's Johnny. Jack Nicholson.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
And I think they're the cutest looking.
On an ad, there was an ad that had
I'm moving my camera. I'm gonna move it up. Oh, and hope I don't pull my tablet off my stand.
It stayed. Don't move it more.
Okay, move that over a bit. I don't know how I got a full screen before.
I don't.
Isn't that
I'm okay.
funny?
My laptop's close enough and big enough. I'm fine with it.
Because you're sitting further back, so I'm gonna move.
Yeah,
that.
I am.
Hey guys.
Oh, that is beautiful.
I love it.
It is beautiful.
So
I love it too. I would carry that purse anywhere.
So there's the first one that I did the tutorial on.
Yeah.
And I love it, but I love this one better. This is more me.
Mm-hmm. That is gorgeous, Teresa.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
I'm glad I didn't get mine done, but I will get it done.
Yes, we want to see yours for sure. Now, this one I did a 1-inch wide strap. But this one I did a 3/4 inch wide strap, which I think I like better, but my hardware's still 1 inch. So
yeah.
But yeah, let's see. So there's yours, your first one.
It was a 1-inch wide as well.
Yeah, and I didn't have a 3/4 inch strap adjuster, so I just put a 1 inch on.
Right. That's my tester.
Yes. Now do you have your exterior done of your other one, of the one we just worked on?
I haven't done enough.
Yeah, well, let's see it. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I like where you put your bag tag.
Well, that was to kind of cover up where my machine went a little rogue and
Oh.
decided
Well, see, your machine is being wonky like us. So what the heck?
Oh yeah, it just, some days it just is what it is, and you just roll with it. If that's the worst thing that happens to me today, I am golden. This is
No
not a
kidding.
problem at all.
Because this live was perfect.
Yes.
It really.
Yeah, technically.
Compared to, the technical difficulties we were having on yours, and then all the mishaps that I had on my last one. I don't even know what I was sewing at the time. I think it was that I think it was the Hollywood Diva, or not Diva, Petite. So, but yeah, I love the colors that you use, and the fact that you're able, with the leather and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. I love the look of it.
It is gorgeous. I would buy that, carry it any day of the week. It is gorgeous.
Do you ever have your bags noticed, like when you're out in public with your bags?
Oh, yeah.
Do people know mine? No, nobody notices my bags.
Oh, yesterday I was even in a drive-through pulling my wallet out. Oh my gosh, I love your bag. Oh, thank you. I made it. People are surprised. It's not as hard as people think it is. And that's kind of what it take time. I think anybody could make any bag. You just have to take the steps and take your time.
Yeah. Like when I started sewing bags, I'd never sewn bags before. I thought, oh, I know how to sew. Like I'd been sewing since I was 12. Like I said, I just knew how to point and sew. I didn't know all the intricacies and the ins and outs of bag making, or all the different technical stuff about your sewing machine. So the first bag pattern I made was an NCW.
Oh, wow. I've still not made that. I've had the pattern since it came out. I still haven't made it, or since I started.
Well, because I was looking for a wallet that would have enough card slots in it. Because not only do I carry mine, but I carry my mom's as well. So I found the Necessary Clutch wallet. That's how I discovered Emmeline bags. And I think it was just from Oakler Roots I followed at that. I was watching at that time. I hadn't discovered Barbie. But that's why I never, ever mention in my tutorials, I don't mention the difficulty level, because I figure, you know what? To me, if you say, oh, this is an ambitious intermediate bag, or however, it's going to put a kind of a mental block for people not to want to give it a go. I just figure, you know what, follow the directions, or find a good tutorial and go for it. Go
start
slow.
with materials that aren't your favorite or the most expensive, and just walk through it. And you just gotta, sometimes I'm the kind of person that just jumps in with both feet.
Me too.
And sometimes you just have to do that and just move forward. And if you mess it all up and you have to throw it away, you had to have learned something. So, you have to focus on the positive and what you did do. Sometimes, instead, like today, hey, you know what? I was able to sew this backwards. If I had to, I could finish it on this machine. Honestly, it's I didn't eat breakfast. I'm getting kind of but I learned what my machine's ability is. I learned more about how I can feel things and do things. It's always a learning process. It never stops. And I agree with everybody. The lives are nice for that, because maybe somebody else has the same problem in 6 months, and they have two machines and one breaks down and they have to use the other. You can do it.
Yeah. And I've got my, well, you can't see it behind me, but in my tutorials you might, but I've got the sewing embroidery brother machine. And, I was thinking of, well, I was even the Kenmore, that was my mom's, it's just a little domestic. I was even going to pull that out and do tutorials to say, hey, this is what you can do with just a simple domestic machine, because it's just a basic one that somebody might have. you know, same with my brother. So, but
Yeah. Well,
I use that
sew
more for
a
embroidery.
lot of cotton on my regular domestic. In fact, I made that pattern a year ago and I still have not made a tutorial for it.
Which
But for
one's
my
that?
mini tote,
Oh, I've done a tutorial for you.
I know you have, bless your heart. Well,
For the life, that was one of my first.
Because I started, I can show you.
Yeah.
I started making it. Turn that off. And
That's
I
cute.
have it. It's quilted. I mean, it's
Yeah.
on. I did it on my domestic. It's just quilt cotton with some rolls. What you call it? Jelly roll.
Oh, okay.
And it was. I just made the fabric quilt as you go. Made it how
Mhm.
I liked it. Then I cut it out afterwards.
It's pretty.
It was all recorded. Unfortunately, the battery on the camera went dead. So it's been sitting this way for 6 months, and eventually maybe I'll try and I didn't want to make another one because I didn't want to quilt it all again. I really enjoy quilting it, but it takes time. So
Yeah.
anyway, I have 2 other FOFs that are they're 2-in-1, so they're embroidery and sewing as well. I have a FOF that's like from 1970. That's what I let the kids sew on.
Mhm.
I have a Juki. I have a Kenmore.
Holy smokes.
I did sell. I had a Bernina. I think it was a Bernina, an older Bernina, vintage Bernina, and I hated the pedal. I hated the way the pedal. I just was never going to get used to that, so I sold that. But and I have one in a cabinet that my son drug home last year, but I haven't even. That's if I can get that up and sewing and being dependable, I'll give that to my grandsons and they can sew at home.
Yeah. Well, I love my Jack and the fact that I got such a deal on it on Facebook Marketplace. But the problem is the person who bought it, she bought it during COVID from Dixie Tailoring in Mississauga or down in Toronto. And they sell a lot of Jacks and Jukis and stuff. I'm 5'7". She came up to my shoulder. She was really short. So this table, to me, there's not. I have a 33-inch inseam. There's not enough room for my legs to get over the. So, but what I do is, I was mentioning this on one of Barbie's lives. I use my right leg with my foot on the floor, my right leg to lift my presser foot with the knee lift. And I use my left foot to stop and start with the machine.
Wow.
So that's how I
sew left-footed.
Yeah, I just found that easier because I couldn't coordinate my foot on the pedal and my knee lift at the same time. And I did the same when I sewed with a domestic foot with the foot pedal on the floor. I would sew with my left foot. Well, it started that way because one of the first vintage machines I bought was a Singer. I can't remember the model. It was an older Singer from the 40s, and it was made in Germany. And I thought, well, hey, that's pretty cool. I was made in Germany too when my dad was posted there in the military. Anyways, it was a really, really good machine, and I bought that initially to start my bag sewing journey. But the presser foot would only lift as high as a 1/4 inch. Yeah. So anyhow, it had the old presser foot was the button one, with the little. It had the Bakelite presser foot, and then it had the little square button, and I couldn't coordinate my right foot with that because you still lifted the presser foot from behind. I couldn't. So because the button was the foot was like here, and the button was here on the top right corner, I had or here, I can't remember. I had to use my left big toe to push the button down in order to sew. So that's why I started sewing with my left foot. And when I had my white that I bought in 79 and it was in a cabinet, the lever down where, which you would think would be the knee lift, was actually my start and stop. And I sewed, my right knee would start and stop with that. So that's how, but yeah, that's how I started sewing with my left foot, was because of that Singer, because of the button. It was the only way I could make it. So my left foot held that foot pedal down, and then I used my big toe.
Yeah. See, I'm scared to death. I'll hit the foot and shouldn't. So my habit is I always take my foot off of the pedal when I stop. I just always take my foot off. It doesn't matter what I'm sewing. So then, but I'm not tall, so I can just smash that.
Yeah.
Lift with my knee.
So talking about editing out of your videos, I smash my knees underneath this table quite a lot, so you don't hear the or the swearing.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I guess we should go. It's been
we probably should wrap it up. And
11, 12,
everybody,
it's been almost 3.5 hours.
So much. Appreciate it. I will post this. My husband will get home this evening and fix my machine for me, and I can finish it tomorrow. So I have other things I have to do. I need to go pick up a blanket that somebody gave me the wrong birth date on. I have to go pick it up and see if I can fix it or make a new one. And I have patches to sew on another shirt that somebody dropped off the other day. So I have some things I need to get done anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go get something to eat. I haven't eaten today.
Yeah, me neither.
But anyways, thank you so much, guys, for being here, hanging out with us. We're a little on the wonky wacky side ourselves, but hey, what the heck? There we are. There's our nicknames, Wonky and Wacky.
I like it. I'll be either.
Yeah, we'll be either. We'll be like Mary, either or. We'll be the Wonky and Wacky whatevers. There you go. Yeah, the WWW. All right,
well, you
guys.
Just have
thank
to laugh
you so
at yourself
much.
Sometimes. So
yeah.
All right. Thank you, Teresa.
Yeah, Wilma and Betty. Donna says Wilma and Betty. Yeah. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, for being here. Thanks a lot, Ellie, for hanging out with me and making this lots of fun.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, bye, guys. Take care, and we'll see you the next time.